Hello beautiful people and welcome on in. It is Tabletop Tuesday, which means I'm going to be hitting you in the faces with some Dungeons and Dragons, which should be pretty great actually. I'm pretty excited. How is everyone doing? It has actually been a pretty good Tuesday for me. Yesterday was a bit of a downer day for me on a Monday, but then Mondays can be like that. But today's pretty awesome.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Thank you for the host, Silver. How are you doing, Captain? It's good to see you in here again. I never know whether to call you Captain or SCA. It's always a problem with people's usernames. But yeah, so far we've already got some amazing, lovely people in the chat. Vamtruck was here earlier, although I think he'll be back soon. Raddy's always here, because Raddy's amazing. SCA, thank you for being here. Doodles, I was not expecting you to be here. Thank you, Raddy, for the host. Because I know you're still fatigued from LARP, Doodles, but I'm glad you're here. Silver, how could I not mention you? Thank you for being here, Silver. And Goldfish, hello. And Charlie Retro, how are you doing, Charlie? Adventure time with SJ. Adventure time? Come on and grab your friends. Or take the party to a dungeon and traumatize them. That almost rhymed. I almost did that. Almost. That's almost there. I'll get there. I'll get there. How are we all doing on this Tuesday? Tuesdays often feel horrific. I can't explain it. Can't explain why, but after you get through Monday, you expect Monday to be shit, and then Tuesdays usually feel poop too. But today, I'm feeling pretty good. I've got some weird fantasy music going on in the background. I'm hoping it's not going to cause me...
Surprise, motherfucker.
Thank you for the follow, Goldfish. I'm hoping the fantasy music isn't going to cause me a shit when I upload this to YouTube. But hello, YouTube. Please don't demonetize. I say demonetize. I can't make money. But, you know, don't ban it in other countries. That is shit. But today, wonderful people... I am about to jump Team Creative Condiments into the chat to make sure that we can get to talk to them a little bit before we dive into the game. And I think, should I have the map up? Should I have my face up for this? You know what? I think we could go between both. I'll keep my face up while I'm chatting to them, and then I'll jump into the map when we're getting ready to play. Ooh. And I think I'll do an update in a bit for them too. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. I'm going to nerf this music. I'm going to bring back the gentle noise in the background. Some nice rain. A running river. Horrible people outside yelling at each other. That does a thing too. Just do a stream without the map. Just my face the entire time. People would be so bored. So bored. But yeah, I think it's probably time to jump into Team Creative Condiments, and hopefully I'll jump in when they're not saying something awful about me, because that's always awkward. Thank you for the host, Jerris. That's really appreciated. I always need you to hold my hoops. Silver, no, let's not do that. You don't need to attack nobody. Vamtruck, do your thing. Vamtruck, I finally did the thing, and lovely to see you. Right, Team Creative Condiments in 3, 2, 1. Hello, Team Creative Condiments. How are we doing tonight?
Good. Hi.
I figure if I just go loud enough, then whatever I'm walking into can be overrun.
I don't know what you mean.
Whatever we're walking into, booze and cupcakes. What's all this bullshit?
Oh, you guys have been... I don't know what was happening there. Oh, I don't know what was going on there, but I'm okay with boobs and cupcakes, because they are two of my favourite things. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Let's start with the top and work our way down. Koo, how are you doing today?
Fantastic. That's how it is.
Oh,
I'm
it's
the
like that.
brother I get first job.
I'm literally going by Team Creative Condiments' order, so that's like your marching order for asking questions at the moment. That's your initiative roles, I guess. But I'm glad to hear it, Koo. Thank you for the picture of you and the Rory and the dog today. That was awesome. I love seeing Connell. I can't wait to see him in real life. So excited.
He's gonna kill you.
Oh, he is fucking ginormous.
Yeah, he's gonna crush you with a hug.
I'm down with this. If I'm gonna go, that's not a bad way to go.
No, Steam, don't have finished downloading Pillars of Eternity 2 right now.
Oh, I got gifted that. Not gifted. I got asked to stream that to boost sales. Actually, it was quite nice of the people. I'll have to have a look at it because I have no idea what it is.
Really good.
Ah, I'll have a
You
look.
should reply to them, screw you, put us in the game, and then we'll do it.
They put the entire Vox Machina in the game, so...
What? Of course they have.
Yeah, I know.
How are you doing today, Blaine?
I'm alright. I mean, I'm still weaning off a rather ridiculous hangover, but other than that, you know,
I mean,
every cloud.
that will put you in good steading to be Caliban today.
Tired and sitting in the corner drinking? Sure. Yeah.
Hangover on Tuesday.
Yeah. Listen, alright? The less we speak about it in public, the better.
Touche.
Moving on. How are you doing today, Phil?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Good.
I'm not hungover. I've been asleep all day. And I have been. I'm now regretting it because I'm going to have to go back to work tomorrow and be social and have social hours. God damn it.
Oh, no. Oh, well. But it'll hopefully be good. It'll hopefully be good. You never know how these things do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I usually hate it, but then I end up going and liking it, so it's hopefully going to be okay. And how are we doing today, Cody? I love how some of you are using your real names.
Not too bad, not too bad. I'm on my way to getting a hangover, so it's all good.
How do your party deal with your D&Ding? They drink.
I mean, what?
That's like that is a oh crap. The card game where the thing I can't remember.
Cards Against Humanity.
Black and the white cards. Thank you.
Wow.
Cards Against Humanity. I drink to forget.
My D&D experience. That's
My D&D experience.
that's rough, buddy. And how are you doing, Ree?
I'm not drunk or hungover or anywhere on that journey.
I didn't say I was drunk.
She said she was getting drunk.
That's what I said. I'm neither drunk, hungover, or anywhere between. So, yeah, you can decide how for yourselves how my day is going.
Put some
But
music on
drinking
that.
comes before drunk.
Drinking's before drunk, right?
I am drunk.
Right.
Damn it.
That's the problem.
That is how my day is going.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always drunk. So, yeah, let's do a quick recap of where the party are, and I'll jump into the main map screen. They had an interesting time last time as they were heading upriver towards Baldur's Gate, and they were met with 3 ogres on a bridge that were not happy about letting them pass until they were, they were stupid enough to be talked into the fact that they had to leave. I think you tricked them into thinking they had to pay you, I think, at one point, and they were like, oh shit.
They wanted to tell for being on their river, and I advised them that it wasn't their bridge, and therefore they owed us a bridge tax.
Oh yeah, they were like, oh, it's our river, you've got to pay to use it, and you're like, well, it's my bridge. And it was like, oh, oops. It was actually hilarious. It was a really creative way to deal with it. And then as they left, they dropped a hunk of goat meat into the river, which was their backup plan, and it attracted a shitload of crocodiles that are now looming around you. So they're all happily walking off and leaving you behind, and now there's 6 crocodiles heading towards your ship. And yeah, so I mean, pretty much that's how we're kicking off tonight. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to stop this fantasy music because I'm going to need to turn on some battle music, I think. Because, yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see. There we go. That's not too loud. Hopefully you guys can all hear that okay. Right. As we start tonight, we're basically starting in the midst of a battle. So, could everyone please roll me some initiatives?
I take it the river is not fast enough flowing that we can just go past them or lolling.
Sadly not, no.
I will stick with a 28 initiative.
Holy shit. What the hell?
Shit. Oh, Mio, you rolled well.
I'm not gonna roll.
What is this? I'm not last.
Oh, what did Corin get? 13. Caliban got a 17. And
Just to be aware, I am trying to type. It just doesn't really want me to right now. Apparently.
it doesn't want you to?
I've typed. It's managed to type the message. I pressed enter and it just says rolling the dice.
Yeah, mine did that as well.
Oh, shit. Oh, so Roll20 is actually being a bit of a dick today.
Yeah, I've only just seen your avatar appear. Up until 30 seconds ago, you weren't technically in the room. I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't show your name as being even in the game until just now. I didn't even realise that until it popped up as being there. So it's still doing a thing.
What's your dex modifier, just in case?
Yeah, someone else can roll it for you.
It's a +2, so I have rolled apparently, but I don't see the result.
It hasn't
I
rolled.
don't see any.
And they have
I
to
don't
just
see
roll it
any
for you, I'm
reflection
afraid.
either.
You got an 11.
Try it again. Oh, okay.
Unless your new roll
This is
comes up.
going well.
You can thank Sean for that.
Yay, I'm not last.
I'm not last.
What did I roll?
You got an 11.
Oh.
You're going last, I'm afraid. Well, maybe not last. Wait a second. Because, you know, there's someone else that's important that has to roll a dice.
Refresh, see if that helps. Oh, I see the 11 now that I've clicked refresh.
D20
My
plus
roll has
2.
disappeared.
Their roll is the same as yours. And they're on a 4. So the crocodiles are happily going last.
Yay. Be happy about it for long.
And unsurprisingly, Tobias is going first.
How close are these bloody things?
They are coming towards you. At the moment, they're still mostly out of range from the side of the ship. They are still heading your way, and I will be moving the ship each turn as well, if that helps. So it is going to keep going.
How angry am I at that?
I mean, do you want to roll for it? Because I can make you roll for it if you want.
No, I'm not Misty Stepping. So,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, how pissed off is he? Is he going to Misty Step into the ogres?
Where did you say the level was for the spiky things at the bottom? Or did they pull that already?
They've pulled that so the boat will move through.
Yeah.
They went, haha, you can pass, but have some fucking crocodile.
Yeah, that was essentially it. It was like, okay, fair enough. You've convinced us that we can't do shit by standing on this bridge, so we're going to do this and this. I'm not going to leave the bridge.
I am going to hold my action as an attack until something's in range.
That is a fair and astute action. Mia, you are next. You are second to this round of attacks. This is crazy.
What the hell?
I know, you never get to go this soon.
I think I've stepped into an alternate dimension.
Yeah.
Even more alternate than the one that we're already in. Do.
I hope people in the stream can't hear everyone outside being dicks. And thank you for the follow, okay?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Mia's measuring stuff. That's always a good sign.
Hey, I've got a map this time.
I don't know what you mean.
I found it. Yay. I can see the measuring. This is going well.
Well, we know what's coming now.
Maybe. Ah, damn, just out.
All of the measuring guys for people at home. This is probably Mia throwing a fireball at some crocodiles. This is going to be interesting.
No, I'm just making y'all sweat. Figuratively speaking. I don't want to hit the boat. That would be bad.
Yeah, hitting the boat's probably not a good idea with fireball.
Why do you think I'm trying to measure around it?
Measure round the boat.
Yeah.
This is why Wall of Fire becomes a really useful thing later. I mean, what? I'm not aiming you at other fire spells.
I mean, what? That totally wasn't on my list of things to do. Things to get even.
I would also say you don't need to worry about the bow of the ship. This bit upwards, because it's high enough up. It won't be an issue for you if you're aiming at the crocodiles. Just
Excellent, because I was worried about that.
yeah.
Okay, so sense it on here, please, to get these 5 crockies. I would like to cast Fireball, please.
Absolutely. Okay, roll me the thing, and I'll see how well they do at dodging it.
Do the thing.
That's a pretty good roll for a level 3 fireball. Oh yeah, of course you reroll.
Best I've had.
Right. Their dodge is an 11 to try and dex
And
out of it.
Fails.
Well, okay, so you have hit, well, 5 out of the 6, haven't you?
Yep. All bar the one at the bottom left.
Well, okay, they all erupt in fiery death as you begin boiling the river. And they begin literally... Their skin almost seems to be tanning as they sink down into the water.
Mama needs a new pair of boots.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Maybe a handbag.
Magic hat.
Well, okay. Would you like to do anything else, Mia? Since you've just killed 5 of the 6.
No, I'm good.
Fair enough. In that case, it is Caliban's turn.
I'll like move to the side of the boat here and then hold my attack action until a potential crocodile attempts to chomp us. I don't know.
If this crocodile survives...
Crocodile.
I don't know what crocodiles do.
Well, it could potentially not be a crocodile.
Yeah.
Polymorph dragon, always a polymorph dragon.
There are 4 dead druids floating face down.
My soul!
Oops.
It's just Lily's family coming to say hi.
Wow.
Well, now I feel awkward.
Would this DM do anything so cruel?
Yes.
Well, just call me right out, live in front of people. It's fun. Corey, it's your turn.
A turn. Okay. I'll just shoot an arrow at the little crocodile. Why not?
Aw.
Huge.
Oh, that hits.
Sweet.
You do pretty good with your rolls to attack.
I do 6 damage, and that's my turn.
Okay, that is not huge amounts of damage, but it is on a crocodile who has now got a crossbow bolt sticking out of its back, which is pretty impressive. Lily, our resident druid, go for it. It's your turn. And now I can't hear Ree.
I think that was you, Lily.
Ree, we're talking to you and can't hear you.
Things cutting. Is it? It's my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay. I feel like someone's old grandpa and I can't hear anything. Right. Well, I was gonna talk to him. There's only one left, and I don't think he's gonna want to be my friend. So I'm gonna chill because I think the long range guys have got this. So I'm gonna hold. I'm just gonna, yeah, hold, forfeit, whatever. My turn.
Are you holding or forfeiting? This might be important.
Okay, I'm holding my turn.
Okay, cool. Until... Okay, I don't think she can hear me. I'll just move on. It's the crocodile's turn.
I'm holding my turn.
Yes, what are you holding your turn until the trigger of? What is your trigger for your turn stop being
Until
holding?
everybody else's turns are over.
You're the last in the order.
Oh, then I forfeit my turn because I have nothing to hold it for. I can't hit the crocodile. I'm not a ranged character.
Okay, cool. In that case, it is the crocodile's turn. The crocodiles weren't even all that interested in you people.
Certainly isn't now.
He makes his way, starts swimming his way over towards the goat meat, and now there's a bunch of dead crocodiles over here to nom on as well. So he's going to move to about here. However, at the end of the round, the ship is going to move.
A kraken.
In the river. Just this. That would be really awful of me. Right, you're going to end up passing over the bridge in this. But, you know, you're going to have to deal.
Ah, flying ship.
You've spoiled my immersion. I'm out.
My immersion!
Oh my god,
Boom.
we're in the water.
I can't swim.
However, that does bring both Tobias and Caliban within range. So, Tobias, you get your attack of opportunity. Well, you get your round.
Wait, hang on. Is it literally just eating goat meat now?
It really is.
I really can't be bothered. If Caliban wants to smack it with a hammer, he can smack it with a hammer.
Caliban.
No, I'll pass.
Oh, okay. The crocodile is literally just currently eating goat meat, and your ship just carries on past, heading north. You. Oh, I do need to do a thing though.
Leap off the boat to attack the ogre. No, I'm joking.
Could everyone who is currently on the ship roll me a dexterity saving throw, and I'll explain why in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I get a thing for that, right?
Well,
3. 1. Okay.
Good 22 for not drown.
22 for not drown. For to not drown. Okay.
Not drown.
20.
Oh dear. Oh, yeah, well done, Caliban. That's
Good
nice
job.
and good.
Good job I got danger sense, right?
For real.
Danger zone.
Okay, Tobias. What was your roll? Let me double check. 13. Okay.
13.
That is not enough. So you take 46 points of bludgeoning damage as 2 rocks rain down from the side and crash into you.
From who?
From the ogres, who are throwing rocks as you pass. They're not on the bridge anymore, so they think they're okay. The other one was for Caliban, but Caliban, I think you like backflipped over it and kicked it back at them by that roll. So that was pretty amazing. After that, you guys are far enough away that they can't hit you with the rocks anymore. They're basically just shouting and screaming profanities at you as you continue onwards down the lovely, wonderful river, and it just becomes a nice peaceful time again.
Just on my character to change my HP. Oh, there.
It's the hair. It makes me more aerodynamic. You have to dodge the rocks.
Of course it does.
And yeah,
Dwarves are naturally very acrobatic creatures, not like elves, who have to spend years of practice.
fucking elves. Elves that break the fucking laws of physics whenever they do shit. Anyway.
Wow, and that's from the DM. Jesus.
I'm still salty about watching Legolas literally run on bricks that are falling. It bothers the piss out of me, and it always has.
He's always been playing with loaded die, though.
Well, Legolas, yeah, he's kind of broken. He wasn't even supposed to be there.
Legolas, he plays with loaded die.
He does. He does. Okay, so as you progress on, the rest of the journey seems to pass by pretty calmly. I can't remember. Did you guys decide that you were gonna moor the ship for the evening?
We travelled through the first night.
Mm-hmm.
We travelled through the day, and I made the poor assumption that we would have made it by the next day, but you've said no, there's still another night to go.
There is another night to go.
I think we agreed that we would moor it there, because travelling the second night would be
Exhausting.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. It would be a lot more dangerous too. As you could see, the river is beginning to get quite rocky at this point. So that's 100% a good call, I think. As it reaches nighttime, the ship kind of comes over near a side of the river that is relatively quiet. There's a good scouting party that drops down, has a quick look. Everything seems to be fine. A group of 3 of the people that came with you camp on the shoreline just to keep a watch, while the rest of you are free to sleep during the night. Everything tends to pass without much of an issue. Could everyone roll me a perception check, please? No reason at all, ever.
Perception. Perception is the right place. Exactly the same. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Okay. Yep, nope, that's fine. Okay. Sorry, just doing a few whispers, don't worry. There may be a thing.
Phil, stop it.
Thing is, now I have to speak, and now it's gonna look like bullshit, because Bane just called me on it. I do need to
It's
speak
not
to
me. It's,
Caliban, especially, and you, Mia.
What?
What?
I've been thinking these last few days, and especially in light of what the fortune teller said. Now, it may have been bullshit. For goodness sake, it's one with some cards. But I'm tracing dragons, for goodness sake. This isn't what I should be doing. I'm supposed to be helping my family. I'm supposed to be getting justice for my brother. And frankly, this route, I just see myself getting killed before we get to that.
He's talking to all of you, by the way, just so you're aware. I don't know if everyone heard that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel... My god, I feel like Mauron. But I don't just want to slink off into the night with my share of the money and... Oh no, he didn't take his share of the money. That was really weird.
I do not know who this guy is.
You're not missing much.
Fair.
But... I can't see how this path get anything less than more dangerous. And if I am going to look after my family first, I think we're going to have to part ways. I'm truly sorry.
That's a bit dramatic.
I mean, I've known you for 2 days, so no offence, Lily.
Yeah, I'm
I
taken.
don't expect you to be entirely all that cut up. Oh look, the random mail is buggering on.
No, I get it. It's not your fate.
And I wish it was, but she's my fight. And I don't see how we're going to get dragons to that. And the stupidity of this could come around full circle. I might in months' time be begging you to come back because it's a dead end, but my family have been asking me to come home from the Feywild. And when Gypsy said the Feywild was where I need to go, it just... Is that howling? Sure.
Oh yeah, but it's far off howling. It's, you know, you're... There is quite a thick forest where you've camped.
I will stop my monologue if we're surrounded by wolves.
It's essentially just more sounds of the forest at night rather than anything else.
Okay.
I like the way we have to clarify that, just to
Yeah.
be sure.
Can I just say, I'm really proud of myself that you guys worry like that because of the noises. That makes me supremely happy because I fucking love ambience for this kind of shit. So go on, by all means, go on. Sorry.
I have enough personal funds. I'm not expecting to take anything that we've earned together in this. Put it towards the cause, whatever the cause may be. I genuinely wish you best of luck, the two of you. And, well, and you, Corin, Lily.
Hey, it's alright. You're not too bad for an elf.
But
Sorry, were you saying something? I was sharpening my sword.
Well, that's extremely. No, let's not. Do you know what, Toby? It's alright. It's alright.
Thank you, Callum.
I mean, it's a bit sudden, but if that's what you need to do, then you do what you have to do.
I've been thinking about this for some time, and I just think Baldur's Gate, it's only just going to get messier from there onwards.
You're probably not wrong about that.
So I will travel with you. How far away are we from anywhere else, Sean?
Well, from here to Baldur's Gate, you're not far off at all. It's essentially an hour. Well, an hour, not an hour. It essentially would be about a day's ride from here to Baldur's Gate. So you can head. There's a lot of directions you can go in. Do you want me to, would you like? In fact, if I just have a quick gander at the Sword Coast map, which is of course the biggest fucking map to load because I've got all the names on it. From where you are right now, you're not far off Baldur's Gate. You're pretty far off from everywhere else. However,
where the nearest, from where I'm from, how I could get hold of somebody to get back to the Feywild.
You
Or is that
have
probably my best bet.
actually. It would probably be better to go to. There will be. You'd know this. I'm happy telling you it.
Yeah.
In the Wood of Sharp Teeth, which is a little bit to the south of where you are now, there are Lothlorien style elves living in the woods that have a big
Right.
connection to the Feywild. They'd probably be your best bet.
Okay, so the woods that we were told to avoid because we're a merry bunch of fuck up is actually alright for me. Okay,
Yep.
I will say my goodbyes to Caliban and Mia. Look at Corin. Walk over to him and shake his hand. Say goodbye to Lily, and then I'm going to head south.
Toby,
You might
just
notice.
before you go, take this, and I'll hand you a platinum signet ring.
Thank you.
You know, just so we know that
In
if
case we
you-
meet again.
if we meet again, yeah.
If you or your family ever do need help, do call on us. We are the
I
heroes
mean-
after all.
I mean, I will call on them, yes, Corin. Congratulations. You, possibly not so much.
Oh, the best
But
way
if
to
I
get to
ever
them
need
would probably be
remember-
finding me, since everybody knows me after all.
True. You are the loud amongst us all, and that's coming from a dwarf in armour, so amongst your number. And yeah, I will walk away. Or
Okay.
Sad.
Oh, it's very quiet now.
I
That's
feel
because
like
Corin
this
isn't speaking.
is. I feel like this is a breaking of the fellowship moment.
Oh,
yeah, we didn't have that when Maron left. I don't give a shit. Just saying.
True fact. I think we both know this is just you coming back as Mauron in an hour.
Shut up! Shut up! we promised we wouldn't share that secret.
Oh no.
Well, all right then. So, how does he leave? Like, have we pulled the boat over, or do you just literally walk over the side?
I mean, the boat's been pulled over for a while now. You guys are camping.
Oh, right. I thought we were just sleeping on the boat. My apologies.
I mean, you guys are sleeping on the boat, but the boat is moored up against the shore, so there's a gangplank.
shit, there's music.
Alright.
Yep.
Aww. I hit Mia.
This is
Mission
sad.
to follow Tobias when he's far enough away.
By all means.
What did you say?
I am following you for a little bit. Trying to do it stealthily. Do I have to roll stealth?
Yes, please do. Are you trying to be stealth? Are you trying to stealth from the party or from?
From the party, not from Tobias.
Okay, then yeah, roll me stealth. And everyone in the party that isn't Tobias, can you roll me a perception, please? At disadvantage.
You are trying to stealth after the Elven Ranger.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't. He
No one
doesn't.
said he was smart.
Sorry, I don't know why I rolled that twice.
That's okay. Oh no, because I said disadvantage. That was fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, so, right, okay, yeah.
I see my feet.
Wow, cool. Jesus.
That's iffy.
Same.
Caliban and Mia, there seems to be a little bit of dust in your eyes. It's been it was a rough departing. Caliban, you're kind of, it's a weird situation for you. Like, you're not sure how to feel right now because you're on a mission, and if he wasn't going to help you with the mission, I mean, yeah, all right, but still,
So I haven't got abandonment issues. Don't worry about
yeah.
it.
That's what I was going to say. Your past makes it a little bit worse. But Corin, you managed to stealth away from the party. None of them see you. Tobias, can you roll me a perception, please?
Oh, and I'm gonna change my profile around, you git.
A
Hang on.
Do you want me to roll
Sure.
it for you?
So what do you want from me? A perception?
perception.
Did you say?
Yes, please. Sorry.
Hang on 2 seconds. I'll find out what it is. Blaine, can you roll it at +8?
Yep. 26.
Oh!
Cool. What's your? You've got a +7, so it does beat it. Yeah. So, Tobias, you walk for a little bit, but before you even make it anywhere near the kind of darker part of the woods, you notice that he is following you. He is approaching you.
In which case, I will Misty Step and hide.
Okay.
Or, actually, no, I'll Misty Step and start running, because I'd like to see Short Ass keep up.
So, Corin, he misty steps. You know roughly the distance that will go, but you don't know where he went to. Is there anything you're trying to say or something before he runs off into the night?
Yeah, I'll just call out. I was going to help you move faster, you idiot! And then I'll start walking back.
Aw. He was doing a good.
The irony that I've run away from you too quickly for you to catch up and help me move away. Probably alright.
Corin,
So many regrets, but fine.
Corin heads back to the rest of the party, who don't seem to have noticed that he's slipped off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head to bed.
I wonder how that feels. Who didn't even notice your abs?
I'm used to it. I'm a halfling.
Halfling. Alright, so, now what? Same old, same old?
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Night then.
And with that, I delete Tobias off the map.
And just like that, he's dead.
Dead to me.
Please ignore the new image that appears in the next 30 seconds. But I have to be in the game to just change macro. Damn it.
Which is fair. I have a token ready for you and everything. But yes. So yeah, the night passes without much else, unless you guys want to do anything in particular.
Not really.
Nope.
Yeah, go to bed.
When you wake in the morning, it's to the sound of the crew preparing to set off again. It's a relatively quiet time. There's a little bit of... Oh shit, it's got lyrics.
Wow. Jeez.
I made this way more dramatic than I meant to.
Yeah, you did.
Really?
I've just come back in and I'm like, what?
I'm feeling all emotional. Oh god.
Oops. So, as the crew prepares to set off, the ship begins moving again. It's a little bit somber on board. It's a bit of a strange situation. For Mia and Caliban, it feels like this was your proper journey. Like, this is the journey you were on. Caliban, this was your mission. And Mia, this is, you know, there are means to an end here. And Tobias has been there pretty much since you guys began. So, yeah, it's weird that he's gone. Everyone's a bit quiet. Apart from Corin, who is quite happily playing his lute and singing, rather annoyingly breaking the mood. But that's...
How dare he?
Okay, I'm inspiring the crew. It's all good.
Roll me a performance.
Are you really inspiring?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna do this. And everything starts sounding really horrible and weird. You start playing.
We're playing over the top of each other and that's freaking me out even more.
Yep. I wanted it to sound really off and weird emotionally, so then, yeah.
You are succeeding.
That's good. But Corin does manage to inspire the crew pretty well. They work at double speed, and you end up making it to Baldur's Gate before the sun sets today. So it was a few hours journey by ship, but they've done it a bit faster. Thanks to Corin.
Magic.
Right. I'm gonna stop that all those noises. That one can go away. That one can go away. What I need is a town. Some towns. No, that's the wrong one. Oh well, this will have to do for now. So, as you make it to Baldur's Gate is friggin' huge. Okay. there are. You know, I'm gonna put a map in. It's just gonna take me a bit of time because weirdly, this doesn't have a map for Baldur's Gate, and I think that's really strange. As you guys approach the town, you'll notice that you're coming in. The river starts widening quite dramatically, to the point where it almost looks like you're on a sea. It's a bit crazy how large this river becomes. It's not something you were expecting. It ends up kind of opening up into a busy port. There are many ships coming and going. This is clearly something that a lot of you aren't used to. A city this big. Everywhere you've been so far has been so much smaller. I really can't stand that noise. I'm gonna have to make a new one. I can't deal with it. You will remember that you were told to find a specific person. You were actually told that there are 2 places you need to check out in town. One of them, you need to find a trader called Akin Celeborn. You know that he works in the outer city, north of the wall, and north of the main wall that separates the city into 2 parts. And you know that he specializes in weapons. Beyond that, you're not given a whole lot of information, and Baldur's Gate is a huge, bustling city. Right, there we go. Let's try this one instead.
Oh. Any idea where we would like to start, guys?
Not really, no. This place is huge.
Indeed it is.
You?
Levan, would you like to take the lead?
I mean, I guess we'll go to the tavern, right?
Well, I'm up for it as much as I am any day.
Well, that's one way to get information.
Sounds good.
I'll walk up to some rando in the street and I go, neighbour, where's the closest tavern?
The kind of old, scruffy man that you approach turns to you with a grin that shows he is missing many teeth, and he replies, "Well, I'll definitely tell you that for a gold piece."
Like, you can have 1 gold piece, that's fine.
As you hand him the gold piece, he looks it over, quite suspicious, and then kind of relents. "All right, if you're looking for a nearest tavern, there's one just round that corner there," and he points down what looks to be a relatively terrifying-looking dark alley.
Excellent, thank you, neighbour.
As a cart drives up beside you.
Inside check him.
Yeah, I want it. Well,
By all means, roll me an insight.
oh well. He's totally telling the truth, guys. There is nothing in the alleyway.
It's legit.
Lily absolutely 100% believes him. However, Caliban and Corian, both of you feel like this is wrong. He is setting you up. You've dealt with people like this before. You're 100% sure that what he's doing here is sending you down an alleyway towards some rough people.
Good. Let's go down the alleyway.
Oh, okay. Caliban begins walking towards the alleyway. And so
Before I
does...
get to it, I'm going to draw my mason shield as well.
Okay, that is
I'm
fair.
probably looking for a fight.
I'm
So,
just gonna whisper to Lily and Mia on the way, get ready for a fight, this is a trap.
It's always a trap.
Aw, but the gummy man seemed so helpful.
He did, didn't he?
Well, it's Caliban. There's gonna be a fight.
And we follow behind.
I wish to cast Shillelagh.
Oh, Shalala.
My Shillelagh.
so what I'm essentially giving you guys is a map of the whole area of Baldur's Gate. I'm not going to give you any specific places. Thus far, you can see you're currently in the lower city, down here. Oh, that pink, lovely light blue. That's nice. You're in the lower city. You've come in at the docks. You are currently heading up north, so you're about here. And yeah, he's led you down. He's led you into a dark alley. As you start walking into the alley, there is some slight noise towards the far end. However, no one seems to make themselves known until the last of you is in the alley, where someone steps out behind you and draws 2 daggers. At that point,
Do we not get to do a perception because we're going in there?
I suppose no. You're like expecting it. You're 100% expecting it, so they're not going to get a surprise round on you or anything. You're 100% ready for this. But you do. You walk in and then they all kind of step out. There's 5 of them. They're all pretty rough looking, but not very well equipped. They all have daggers and short swords, not looking like they're ready to go too far with this. They don't look like anything compared to what you're used to. Oi. The kind of guy at the front, the one who actually has a sword as well as his dagger. Put your gold on the ground. And anything fancy you're carrying. And we'll let you pass straight through. No worries.
Can I light my hands on fire and say I wouldn't try it if I were you?
Absolutely, you can. Can you roll me intimidation, please?
I can.
I wish to just laugh. So.
Laughing is fine. Ratty's happy because there's fire. Wow, okay, Mia, that's not bad. Ha! As you do that, all of the kind of underlings look concerned and start stepping back.
They're doing a concern.
The 2 that are behind you back out of the alleyway and run off. The other 2 underlings kind of step back towards their boss. The boss himself looks you up and down, looks at them, and looks concerned, but does not back down.
I wish to shoot an arrow in the leader's knee.
Sorry.
You wish to shoot an arrow into the leader's knee. Okay, roll me an attack.
18.
That hits. Roll me some damage. He was not expecting that.
East.
That's not bad for a commoner. You shoot him in the knee with your arrow. He proclaims quite loudly, "Oh no, I took an arrow to the knee," and falls over.
Good, the victory day seems to be over, friend.
The other 2 at this point run away.
Step forward and yes, okay, no, I'm good.
The other 2 run away. The boss is lying on the ground. He is looking quite bad. You don't think he's ever going to walk again properly. And he's dropped both his weapons. He's like holding his leg quite badly. Lots of shouts of pain. And how he'll get you back for this, all of you. You're gonna fucking rot in hell, etc., etc.
Listen, just tell me where the tavern is and I'll sort out your leg. That's all I wanted to know. But little decoy of yours sent us down here and I was ready to wipe the floor with you, right?
Oh.
Well, I'm not gonna, because I'm a nice dwarf. Unless you don't tell me where the tavern is, in which case I'm gonna cave your skull in, right?
Roll me an intimidation check, please.
Sure.
You can do this with advantage.
There's one of them. I was doing this thing again where it's rolling dice. I'm not gonna roll the dice.
Oh, come on, roll 20, don't be a dick. Why you gotta be like this? Ah, yeah, you fine. Alright, look, as long as, as long as you let me go, it's fine. If you, actually, you weren't lying too much. If you continue down this alleyway, you take a left, and then the next right, along the big roads, not the little alleyways. Keep away from them. I mean, you lot might not have to keep away from them, but yeah, there's a place called the Low Lantern. It's a tavern. It's not the best, but it'll do. And
Thank you.
he like rocks
And
back
I'll pull out the bolt and then lay on hands what I think will be enough. Do you want me to roll a medicine check?
Yes, please.
I was just going to put like 5, unless you want to roll a specific medicine check.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That'll be plenty.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Right.
You heal him up. He like, you yank the arrow out of his leg as you're doing it. He lets out a cry of pain, but then you fix him up pretty well. He like bends his leg a few times. He's really confused.
See, I told you, I'll fix your leg. Now, get to.
He kind of grabs his weapons and scrambles to get up and like runs away.
Should have left him without a knee.
We're the good guys, remember?
Yeah, but like, he's not.
Well, we try to be.
But hopefully after this, he won't try to do that again.
I have faith there'll be absolutely no consequences to these actions.
Nah, I've seen too many of his type. They'd rob their own mother's grave if it meant they could make a pretty penny.
Anyway, to the pub.
It's a pub indeed.
Go left down the main road, then right down the next main road to the thingy line.
We take the direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not an issue at all. So yeah, you make that without much of a problem at all. No one else seems to be any issues at all along the way. In fact, as you're going, you see the two that ran down this direction, kind of leant against a wall with ragged hoods up, trying to kind of blend in a little bit. Caliban gives one a nod and a smile, and he just like looks fucking terrified. And yeah, you make it to the pub. It's disgusting. It's a real proper broken up building. The windows are mostly boarded up now. There's only one that seems to be in operation, and it's a small square of one that is left. Yeah, it's pretty bad, as you were kind of prepared for.
This is perfect!
I do not think I'm going to make much money paying here.
Maybe not. Well, I might know a thing or two.
Perhaps.
Not, I suppose.
Person it is we're meant to meet.
But yeah, as you walk in, it's pretty empty actually. There's a few people at tables, and there is one barman behind the bar. That's pretty much it.
Alright, I'll get these in there. Find a seat, because this place is hella crowded, so, you know, try and squeeze in a table or something.
Hella crowded.
It's,
Down with the kids.
it's an extremely dwarven term.
Is that what they're saying these days?
Aye.
Is there any seats that would sit us all? Are there any seats that would sit us all? Sorry, now I'm doing it. Alright, hold on.
I don't word good. There are a few tables. Most of the tables are empty, and there are a few that have enough seats to hold you all.
I raise my eyebrow at Caliban, who seems to think this place is crowded. And I pick an empty table.
I'm gonna follow Lily.
I follow them.
Okay.
I'll go up to the bar.
I'm gonna sit my ass in a chair, stick my boots straight up on the table.
As you approach the barkeep, he looks up at you, picks up a glass. What are you having?
I'll get 4 ales, a bottle of wine, a couple of whiskies, and whatever those lot want. And now we're friends! Right, so, I'm looking for a man, some sort of weapons trader.
Weapons, huh? You ain't gonna get...
Syllable, and his name is... Oh.
Oh. Name sounds familiar. He starts grabbing all of the like drinks you've ordered, starts pouring things into different glasses and things. Wouldn't be from this part of town. No, not at all. Lower City's a little bit more upmarket than the outer lot ones. He says, putting drinks in dirty glasses.
Alright, so he's in the upper part of the city, eh?
Ha! No, he's in the outer city. He's not even in the
out of
city.
Right, okay. Right. Well, I'll get these. I'll tell you what. You get yourself one, and then we'll just have a drink and be on our way. It's a lovely place, by the way.
Thank you. We've it's been in my family for generations. This one, you have no idea what the costs of being in the city are like. It's horrendous for us lot. He hands you your drinks, but yeah, he does basically. He puts them on a tray for you. Doesn't think of bringing them, but he puts them on a tray for you, and points to a map behind the bar. Gives you a bit of a pointer out. He should be up around this area.
Cool.
Slightly north of the wall that you're under.
Thank you, friend. How much will that be?
For this lot, 10 gold. And that'll do you the lot if you give me if you throw 10 gold on the table. Yep.
Sure. 10 gold. There you go.
He looks at you in absolute shock as you put the 10 gold down, grabs it, and puts it in his pockets quite quickly.
And I will take the tray and bring it back to the table.
Trying to look around and see if anybody else paid close attention to Caliban just dropping 10 gold on the table.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Sure. Yeah, perception.
There are two other people in this tavern. Both of them widen their eyes at Caliban dropping that much money and have blatantly been following him as he walks back to the table with their eyes. They're now looking from him to you lot quite suspiciously.
You found out where we're to go then? Caliban.
Hello?
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 Sorry, everything went really quiet and I thought maybe I was like...
No,
hang out.
Corin made a statement and everyone was pondering on it, apparently.
Oh. What was the statement? I didn't hear it.
So you found where we're going then, Caliban?
Hey, outside city. I know roughly where it is.
To take those drinks to go then? I'd rather not stay in this establishment any longer than we have to.
Perfectly fine little pub this is. What's wrong with you? Just ordered all these drinks. We can't just walk down the street with all these drinks.
It's alright, chill out. You ain't a fan of bugs, but that's alright.
I got you a bottle of wine and everything.
Oh, look at that.
I wish to sniff the wine and see how much of it's vinegar.
Can I please use Druidcraft? DM?
Yeah.
I wish to use it to create the scent of the bugs nearby's natural predator so they all fuck off.
You conjure as you're using your druidcraft. Essentially, a few other bugs appear, a few small spiders. They're only tiny little things, nothing to worry about for most of people. But the way you have done it means that they are specifically hunting down the creatures that you are disgusted by.
There, see? Much better.
Yes, much better. I'm gonna take a long drink of the wine.
The
Well,
wine's
being able to fix that.
surprisingly good, Corin. Like, you were expecting it to be a pile of shit from this establishment, but actually, although it was relatively cheap wine and the bottle itself it looks grimy, it's surprisingly good.
Sweet, Asterbrand. I'll cheer up a little bit and just drink quietly.
Fair enough.
Alright, Caliban?
Hey, well, let's drink up and let's get out of here before we get stabbed with something.
What'd you get me?
I don't know, there's ale, there's whiskey.
I'll take both.
Sure.
She smiles and takes both drinks. What are you drinking?
Ale and whiskey.
Race, yeah.
Sure.
Alright. This is gonna be weird. I throw the whiskey into the ale and
That's
then
what I was gonna
all
do.
in one
Come
go.
on.
So,
And then proceed to chug it.
as Corin and Mia are sitting there watching these two kind of have their drinking contest, they both quickly pour their shots of whiskey into their ale and start drinking it as fast as possible. You can literally see their eyes almost narrow at each other over the rims of the glasses. Fucking, how am I going to do this? Can you both roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, this is going to go well.
I'm
It
gonna
would be
step
considered
away.
against being poisoned, right?
No.
No, not for this purpose.
No, I'm joking. Something like that, I think.
Whoops.
Welp. Caliban not only finishes his before you, he finishes it, lets out a large belch, slams it down on the table, and then you finish a few seconds later, Lily, and your head is already spinning. You're not used to the low quality of this alcohol. It is basically paint thinner mixed in a big mug for you, and you are pretty steamingly drunk from that one drink.
Steamingly drunk. You said a minute ago I was feeling a bit dizzy, and now I'm drunk. So which is it? Am I tipsy or drunk?
Frog.
Well, you hadn't drunk this until just now, so you are drunk off the top of your head.
Pardon?
You hadn't drunk it until this second, so now you're pissed off the top of your head.
Sorry, I didn't hear the first part.
You need
of
to
that
refresh,
sentence.
hun, because everyone else is hearing me fine.
Sorry, I'm refreshing.
Thank you.
Hold on.
It's okay, baby. So, yeah, so she's gonna, after we have our break, she's gonna try doing what Koo suggested elsewhere, and because we're on the same IP, she's gonna try doing it on her phone, so that way she can hopefully be on a completely different IP address. See if it works better. Because my computer's awesome, and hers is, you know, just being kept alive by a gerbil on a wheel. So, although now she's just gone.
Shores is streaming and hosting and doing all kinds of things.
It is. It is taking up a lot of the things. Because obviously everyone else isn't on the same internet as we are. However, yeah. For all
No.
it's just Phil's just like outside in a car on a laptop. Like,
I'm not using my own Wi-Fi.
Amazing. But yeah, so we can keep progressing. Essentially, she's gotten really drunk off that one drink, and
I'm back.
the rest of you are fine. Okay, cool.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay now, Ree?
So what happened?
You are pissed
drunk.
off your face.
Oh, that's odd, because you said I was tipsy.
You were tipsy before you downed a shitload of stuff. You'd taken like a little drink before. I never said you were tipsy from drinking this. You have just dumped, well, you have basically just dumped a full pint of shit alcohol down your system, and then you
Okay.
didn't
fair.
do great on your con save. So yes, you are drunk off your face, and everyone else is absolutely fine.
Right. Well, let's head out.
Yeah.
Get on the sesh.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn into a badger.
Why?
Because
I'm a
she's
bad
a and she's drunk.
But badgers are heavy to carry.
As you step outside of the doors, she grins, looks at you all with a big smile on her face, and then becomes a badger.
If badgers could laugh, I'd be giggling.
She's making these weird kind of squeaking noises and kind of like running in circles around you all.
Badger.
Caliban, that's your fault. You carry it.
Badger, 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 badger. I
Well,
turn
there's
into
a
a
few mushrooms
snake!
in here. Oh no.
Oh, not this again.
She turns into a snake.
I'm gonna leave the bar while she's doing this.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's go.
As you guys are walking down the street, there is a snake slithering its way after you. A few people are squeaking
Can't
and getting
see.
out of the way, but
Because snakes move from side to side.
Disguising you zigzag.
oh yeah, it's a fair way to get from there to the outer city, and to get there you've got to pass through a lot of bustle. You hear some militia shouting about some kind of murder that's happened. You are walking past and there are people talking about how they sell the most amazing of potions that can, make you vigorous and keep you going for the entire evening. And there are maid shops where there are people outside demonstrating different ones and what they can do. It's pretty impressive. And Lily crawls up Caliban as a lizard and tucks away into his beard even.
Sure.
You don't have a small lizard hanging out of your beard.
At some point on that journey, she was in fact a trouser snake.
Grim.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to those militia guys. What's this about a murder?
The lizard hiccups.
Lily, can you roll me a D100, please?
Yes.
And Corin, as you approach one of the militiamen, he kind of quietens down a little bit. Oh, we're just looking for witnesses. There's been a string of murders. Actually, it's been a bit dark.
Could you tell us about it? We happen to be wandering adventurers.
It's been a bad time.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, that caught me that caught me by surprise. I'm okay. Everything's fine. So yes. Okay, Lily rolled a 17. That's going to be very important soon. Yeah, we're just kind of trying to track stuff down. This city is this city isn't the best for keeping track of how people are and where they're going. And yeah, I've got to be honest. I'm pretty new to this.
I'm not gonna lie, I did think the happy clappy anime music was a little bit.
Yeah,
It's been
I forgot you'd
murder.
left the tavern. Yeah, I was like, needs to change. So yeah, he basically tells you, Ku, that yeah, there's been a murder. He doesn't know a shitload about it, considering he's a militiaman, and he's quite new to the job.
Fine, don't worry about it. Guess we've got other things to do anyway. I go back to Caliban.
Denied.
All right. I mean, if you find out anything, please let me know.
Yes, I'll tell you if I do your job for you.
Well, 17.
This is Alterel all over again.
17. Inside your beard, Caliban,
No,
Lily
God, okay.
Lily transforms into an octopus and is now struggling to stay on you. And yeah, you've got a bunch of tentacles basically flapping out of your beard, whacking you in the face, like suckering onto your skin. It's pretty grim.
Looks like Davy Jones
I
right
will
now.
try and yank
Oh,
it and
shit.
throw it out. I don't like. If an octopus has literally just appeared in my beard.
Roll me an athletics check.
Oh shit.
And Lily, can you roll me an opposing athletics check at your normal human abilities? And it's with the disadvantage, please. You try and get it off you, but it is like suckered to your face and you're pulling at it. pulling at it. The fuck is going on?
Help me! Get it off!
And she is
Can
stuck
I
into
I'm
your
react?
just
face.
gonna stand back and watch this.
You can indeed. You are stuck to his face. He is not. You're not getting off there until you do something. How are you reacting?
Me?
And Lily, I guess.
Oh, right.
Alright, I wish to turn into
Roll me a d100.
a D100. Yes, I will turn into a D100. That sounds like a great idea.
Roll me a d100, you deaf
I know.
person.
I know, I was just being awkward.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh piss. No, you wouldn't know what that animal is. Let me. Oh, you turn
Would
into
you
a.
like to see the list of things I can actually change into?
Don't worry. I have got my own list. Don't you worry about that. You transform into a polar bear.
Whoa, no!
I didn't even realise I could be a bear. A polar bear. I could be a black bear. I suppose polar bear works.
It's exactly
That's a large...
it's exactly the same CR, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah.
So how does this work? Do I turn into a polar bear and just end up with this dwarf sort of standing on top of a giant bear?
It's more that the giant bear ends up standing on top of him. Basically, she's in your beard. As she transforms, it's one of her claws that is caught in your beard, so your face gets dragged to the ground as she lands on all four paws.
Plonk.
Okay, right. Now, I have no idea this is Lily, right?
Well, no, you
Oh, no,
probably
you
wouldn't have Well, how would he know it was you? He might not have noticed the lizard crawling into his face.
I suppose not. I hoped he had. Or wasn't so.
Caliban's been day drinking.
I mean, I would like to reg. No, I'm joking.
Like,
I'm just gonna attempt to push the polar bear off of me, and then I will look down upon it.
look down at it.
Yeah,
Like a naughty
like a
bear.
naughty bear.
I love it when people get drunk.
I've been gone one day.
Yeah.
See, I can't cope, I'm drinking.
This is the effect you've had on them.
Yeah, so you've got, yeah. Interesting. So, yeah, you basically all just kind of walk off from the bear and continue on your journey.
Yeah.
Everyone in the streets is staring as this octopus appears. Some of them have never even seen an octopus, think it's some kind of weird beholder creature, and people are running away, people are screaming, it's a bit rough. But yeah.
Can I be a lizard again?
You can roll a d100 if you want to transform again.
I liked being a lizard.
Roll me a d100 if you're attempting to turn into a lizard.
Okay.
But yeah,
Be a lizard.
everyone else,
Yeah.
as you're moving, people are now keeping a wide berth from you. You make it to the gateway out into the outer city. It's essentially one long road with a bunch of huts and ramshackle houses and a few better structures kind of lining the street. So yeah, oh shit, she rolled a 3. Okay. I mean, that's fine.
Am I a lizard yet?
You transform into a bat.
That's close enough.
But yeah, you guys make your way up along this street, but you have no idea exactly what you're looking for other than some kind of weapons shop. And they don't seem to have signs. It's quite difficult. And you've got a bat flapping around your heads.
Ask random people around as we go.
You wish to what, sorry?
Just gonna ask random people as they go.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. No one seems to know who you're talking about or what you're talking about.
Fun. Okay.
You're essentially
Well,
wandering
Caliban's leading.
down the street. Plot twist, Lily is secretly Strahd. Well,
I mean, no one's asked. You've just let her follow you. And now she's a drunk bat.
Best kind of bat.
What can I see from up in my lofty drunk perch?
well, you can see a bunch of different buildings. There's a lot of different tradespeople coming and going. As you're flying along, well, you're flying pretty high actually. You can get kind of you can see over the buildings and see some of the workplaces outside around it. There are a few blacksmiths that you can see. There are a few people crafting what seem to be dodgy potions outside behind their houses. But yeah, they all seem to be pretty good stores.
Do any of these seem like the one that we're actually looking for in my little drunk brain?
Well, you know that there is an equipment maker. He sells weapons especially, so blacksmiths might not be a bad shout.
I flap over to a blacksmith.
Oh, this is going to go well. Okay. The blacksmith starts batting you away.
I did that thing. I turn back into a human.
Does a 15 hit your AC?
Do I have to roll a D100?
No. But I do want to know if a 15 hits your AC.
Yes. It just hits my AC.
Okay, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you are battered into a wall. And then you transform back into yourself. With a loud ow.
Ow.
You
Unnecessary.
batted
Honestly, your customer service leaves a lot to be desired.
Whoa, what are you doing? You don't just flap around people's heads if you don't want to get hurt.
Hold on a second. Gotta get used to legs. That's a foot. It's alright. It's alright. It's aight.
Right. Well, I've got work to do, so if you don't mind, get the hell out of my store.
It's what I'm here about. Calm down. Do you sell... I'm looking for an equipment. Yeah.
He raises the steaming, like, glowing hot poker of iron that he's currently working on. I don't know who you are, the fuck you're doing here, but people with your kind of gifts don't come walking around the outer city. Get the fuck out of here before I stab you.
Oh, God. Look, I can pay you. I'm looking for an equipment maker.
Show me the coin. You were a bat a second ago.
Of course I was a bloody bat. I'm fucking wasted. Challenged a dwarf to a drinking competition, and it was the worst fucking thing I've ever eaten. I can still taste it, mate. I hope you guys have better taverns in this outer city. It ain't worth it. Ugh.
Yes, you can. I can't whisper back to you because your name is a thing that it won't let me do. It literally, I went /W and I typed it in and it was like, sorry, what? So yes, by all means.
Can I try and persuade him that I'm like, with that, does that persuade in any way?
Roll me a persuasion attempt with disadvantage. Wow.
Well, it's probably an 8. It's an 8!
It's definitely an 8.
It's definitely an 8.
How much, what did you do just before that, sorry?
I basically told him that I'd had a drink in the other town, in the lower city, and it was awful, and I hoped they had better taverns out here. And for him to cut me some slack.
Okay, well he's about to, he kind of starts moving towards you with this burning hot bit of metal.
Look, you ain't gonna get any money if I'm burnt. Alright, I'll just turn into a bear and sit on you or something. But this is my money. I show him where my money is, but I don't let him have it.
How much money are you? How much money roughly are you showing him? Like, what kind of? How much roughly is this? Is this going to be to figure out whether he's going to chill or?
Well, I'm just gonna show a bag. I'm not actually gonna show him the inside, and I'm not even gonna take it off its location. It's in a belt pouch.
Okay, so it's hanging on
It's
a
like
belt.
a coin purse. It's just hanging from my belt. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I may be drunk, but I'm not stupid. I'm not just gonna randomly show him all my money and for him to wander off.
He looks at it, looks up at you, gives a horrifically loud shout and swings the burning hot metal at you. As he does that, a very beautifully crafted black and silver Chinese straight sword, a xiang, kind of slides in front of your view and catches the blade.
What catches the blade in front of my view?
Oh my god, a jiang. I just described a beautiful Chinese sword. Think of a Tai Chi sword.
Okay, a pretty Chinese sword. Got it. I didn't do that.
No, you didn't. Someone else did, and I'm expecting him to say something. Phil!
Sorry, I was muted. My monologue went shit.
We're professionals, guys at home, remember that.
Behavior. I do not think it warrants to hit a lady, no.
Oh, she ain't no lady. She was a bat a second ago.
And you were a fool yesterday and a fool tomorrow. She can change, you apparently cannot.
Wait a minute, was that an insult?
Alright.
How did the lady offend you, sir?
Well, she was attacking me as a bat, and then she was like shouting weird things at me about having a drink somewhere else.
And that warrants violence?
He looks a little bit sheepish. Well, you know, she was just brandishing a coin purse out, and
she was brandishing a bat, and then her hands and her purse. And this is how the men of Baldur's Gate treat their women?
well, look, if she could do that magic stuff, we don't know what she really is, do I?
Yes, she is a purveyor of magic.
I ain't no pervert.
See,
Well, I like
she's speaking in
what-
riddles. I don't get her.
Obviously, this man's never had a drink in his life. Which we should change.
I think he probably has, but not on the scale that would require him to find his tongue in a more polite manner.
Look, all right.
Has the lady done you damage?
No, she's not done me damage.
Do I need to do you damage?
His eyes widen. He clearly was not expecting that. I ain't got
Would
no
you like
quarry
me
with
to-
you.
Good. The lady has no. You have no quarrel with the lady. I have no quarrel with you. Today is done. Now I believe she was asking about a. What service
Equipment
position
maker.
required?
Equipment maker.
Maker.
Exactly.
Well, I provide goods to 3 places in the outer city. No one inside the walls will take my fare, but I can give you locations. He's kind of like put the glowing hot bit of metal back on the anvil.
Mademoiselle, do you travel alone or do you have friends?
I have friends somewhere. They're still looking for an equipment maker as well. I was a bat, so I flow faster. They are considerably less inebriated than I am.
I do not find that hard to believe. I'm looking around. Is there a group of people looking for this woman?
Not really. They haven't approached yet.
How far ahead did she get?
She's gotten about 80 feet ahead. As you're kind of talking to her, you'll see there's several groups approaching, several different small groups. But I would think that Caliban, Mia, and Corin are quite obvious.
Distinctive.
Yeah.
Which one of these? And I'll kind of point out to the groups of people around.
Is Mia in disguise in this city, or is she actually just Mia? As a question, like,
Supposed to all be in disguise.
I don't know, it's up to Mia, I guess.
are we in disguise or are we not?
Well, you guys, like, you know, bought new clothes and shit so that you weren't really obvious. Just depends whether you've changed into them on the way or you're planning on changing into them in the future.
Okay, so I'll assume she's in disguise. Well,
Is Mia not
there's
around?
a short fella.
Cody, are you
There's
there?
a short fella who's really loud. He has a musical instrument. And then there's a slightly less short fella. Very hairy. Wears lots of heavy stuff. Is heavy. I'm just gonna call him heavy. And then there's
Do you perhaps mean that dwarf over there in the armor?
He points to Caliban.
maybe. And then there's really tall lady. Yeah.
I'm glad you have height sorted. Beyond that, we're looking well.
A little difficult. Then again, how would they describe me? They'd be like, "Oh, I'm looking for a badger, octopus bear." What's your name?
Harlequin. Yeah, just a brief description. The guy is wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you can see in the picture. Because it was the only one that I found that wasn't massively creepy on Pinterest.
Still pretty creepy.
Still, no, that's the least creepy of them, believe me. And he is wearing a set of scale mail that is checkered black and white.
Ah, I'm Lily.
What?
I have used that exact.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Off
No, not at all. I was about to say that I've just put the avatars on the screen so that people can see what you're describing, because obviously I've normally got them hidden so people can see the map. I've used that exact mask as one of my characters in a different D&D campaign, so it made me happy.
But it is one of the least creepy masks, isn't it?
Pretty much every mask that you want to look kind of like that online looks terrifying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I'm Lily. Hi. I guess I raid tombs, but in a good way. I don't take people's shit.
I am not sure of why you are sharing me with your life history. I just simply wondered where your friends were, as this man appears to be upset by you.
Oh. Yeah. Hi. You friend person. Not friend person. Can you please write down where these places are?
I believe she's talking to you, good sir.
Please.
Yeah. Well, you can see one over there. It's pretty much just opposite the shop. I know it's a bit dark and dingy looking, but he's a pretty good guy. Yeah. He's looking really embarrassed at the moment. But there's also one up there near Little Kalimshan, which is like a ghetto. They take some of my more exotic weapons. And there's one over there. What's the name of the guy you're looking for?
What's the name of the guy I'm looking for?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Does Caliban not want to come up and... Does Blaine not want to come up and slag my accent off face to face yet?
Equipment maker. That's all I remember. I'd remember a lot more if it wasn't for bad alcohol.
Perhaps your friends remember, no?
As the friends all
Caliban.
approach, Corin and Caliban and Mia have now all made it here.
Hello.
This dude still have his sword drawn.
Oh, he's put it down. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
It's still drawn, but it's not up.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
About time, guys.
And in
I've
fact,
already.
As you
done
walk
all
up,
that.
I will put the sword away. Apologies. This lady, she's with you?
Hey, so which one of you's a kin? Is it the one at the shop or you with a funny mask?
This is my new friend. He stopped this one from stabbing me with a shiny hot thing. And then this one has told us all the places that sell equipment. Make equipment. Equipment making people.
But specifically, do we know where a kin is?
Oh, that's his name. Akin.
And we need specifically a weapons trading.
Yeah, that
Oh.
thing.
Yeah. Oh,
You head
he's
to the dwarf?
he's that one over there. He points to one back in the direction that you came, but not by far, and shows you directly where the store is.
Cheers, pal. Appreciate it.
See? I did good.
I mean, you've been gone a while. I've been here for 15 seconds, and I've already got more information than you. So.
Hey! No,
you know,
you're just taking. No, you're
I
just
think
taking my
it's because you're
information.
pissed.
I
No,
think,
honesty.
Sir Dwarf, that you are a very rude man.
Sure, I'll take it.
I take it you are the dwarf of the drinking contest of which you spoke.
Aye.
I see you won.
Well, you never take on a dwarf in a drinking contest. Come on.
No, you do not.
That's normal, you know.
Well, I'm glad your friend is safe, and no harm has come.
Good. What's your name, Mask?
My name is Harlequin.
Harlequin. Alright, okay. So a very fancy name. And you look like a very fancy fella.
Thank you.
Would you like to give a full description of what they are seeing, head to toe?
I sort of did, but I might have been muted at the time, I don't know at this rate. So effectively, scale mail that reaches very shiny boots, considering the fact that we're in the middle of a slum. No offense, outer city. Scale mail that reaches all the way down, which is a patchwork black and white squared. Not each individual squares switching colour, but like patches of 4 that basically run up and down. But yeah, the combination of it is almost like black obsidian and white metal. And there isn't a speck of dirt on it. And that leads up to a cowled black and white hood, and then the mask which you see underneath. And yes, the only thing on my stuff that you can see on me is that I'm scabbard with a now sheathed sword, which is a long sword, but not the usual style. Oh, and a shield, which again it's almost like a spiral in black and white. There's clearly a thing.
Well, you're Mr. Fancy Pants. They're a bit too clean. You're not from around here, obviously.
No, I've just finished my last employment, as it were.
Oh, so you're in the business of looking for work.
I live day to day by job, so
Oh, I see.
perhaps yes.
You wanna come with us?
I mean, young lady, you have most recently been a bat and flown into a window and nearly got yourself murdered.
No, I was nowhere near getting myself murdered. But thank you. I do appreciate not being stabbed by a hot, pointy thing.
Do we not?
I told you,
I believe the dwarf has a different idea on whether or not that could be fun, no?
you're incredibly rude. I'm
What?
watching you, dwarf. All the way down there.
What are you looking at it all the way down there? It faces up here.
I am much taller than you. I say to the dwarf. I actually don't know what height you are.
I'm like 5'4"
Yeah.
for a dwarf.
I'm in Harlequin.
Oh, right.
He's not a dwarf.
Oh, I'm probably about 5'9", 5'10".
Oh, okay.
I'm not under 6 foot.
Fair, fair. I think you're roughly around my height.
5'2". That's why I'm 5'2".
I mean, if you have coin and you have work that needs doing.
Depends. What do you normally work as?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A guard, what would one call the opposite of a guard without being rude?
Assassin?
No. More a fighter for those with a cause and coin.
Mercenary.
Perhaps that is the term. Yeah.
Sensible. That's what I'd call him.
You're drunk, Lily. Shh.
Yeah, but I work for you guys for free. You don't pay me.
You just tagged along.
I mean, it looks like if they did, you would be more drunk, no?
No, no. If they paid me, I'd take my job seriously. I wouldn't be drunk at all. And yeah, I
That
did
is-
because I thought this would be fun.
That is a work ethic that one should keep.
Mm.
Anyway,
But you should come anyway. These guys love an adventure. We fought dragons. You would love it.
does... Well, dragons do have coin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See what I'm saying? You'd love it. It'd be great. There'd be many coin on the way.
Perhaps I would at least see you to your next store, no?
Whee! That's the
guess.
spirit.
Now you two are becoming fine friends, so
Well, I wouldn't, you know. mm.
I just make good sense, whereas you just make a noise. Calumet.
Yep, that's exactly what everybody here is thinking.
Wait.
Alright. So we're gonna go see this person?
Aye.
Alright, let's go.
Wow. um. Okay. You guys all start heading off towards the store, and at that point, we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Sure.
And Phil, I will do you a talk when we get back to explain that very question. But now I'll be able to actually whisper you again, which is great. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go on a quick 5-minute break, guys, as it has now been an hour and 45 minutes since we started. And we will be back very soon to continue tonight's story as they move through Baldur's Gate. I'm going to deafen myself in the group chat, so now they can't talk to you. And I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to put some proper music on while you've got the time. Love your faces, Biob. Well, this music ended up being creepier than I was planning. That's pretty rough. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to jump back into the talk with Team Creative Condiments and see what happens. I hope everyone's back. Hope everyone's ready. Hope everyone in Team Creative Condiments is back, actually. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to jump in and see what happens. See how quiet they're being and how loud they're being, and we'll see what happens. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Everyone is back, and that is good. That means we can continue with the story. So, you were kind of heading towards this guy's shop without much of an issue at all. It looks kind of grimy from the outside. The windows are so dirty that it's hard to see in. There don't seem to be any lights indoors, and because of the grime on the windows, there doesn't seem to be much in the way of light inside either. So yeah. Pretty much that.
Right. Who wants to do the talking and the knocking
I can knock.
and the bashing down if we need to?
I can bash down.
No, I'm joking. Knock on the door. Go on. You're clearly the charismatic, persuasive one of us. So
I raise
Feel
my
yours.
eyebrow to the level of my ears. That's very high. I knock on the door.
Hello? Yeah? Come in.
He said, come in. Let's go. I open the door.
As you open the door, you're
What do you
met
see?
with although this is definitely very much a store that sells weapons, it doesn't seem to be that is the only thing they sell, because as you walk in you find a full adventurer's shop. It seems there are indeed weapons. They're very basic looking. There's very basic shields and things like that, armors, but there's also a lot of very common adventuring gear. There are knapsacks, there are satchels, there are a load of different things like rope and spikes and just kind of common adventuring gear. There's even gear for horses in here. There's things like bridles and my brain is going dead. Thing you ride on, saddles in here. It seems very well stocked actually, and the quality of the items is pretty good considering this area of town. You're right. Yeah, what you after?
Corin?
I don't think I have one of them.
No, I was talking to that short one there.
I'm not quite
Corin.
sure what we're after. Caliban?
Caliban?
we're after you, my friend. You're a Ken Celeborn, right?
He looks quite concerned as he looks around at you. Yeah, who's asking?
All right. It's all hush hush, is it? Jesus.
He just wants to know your name, mate. You're a heavily armoured short fellow with hair taller than me. And you've just said you're looking for him. He's probably worried.
Well, so you should be. No, I'm joking. I'm Caliban.
Why does that name sound familiar? Caliban.
Sounds like contraband, but it's not.
Well, that wouldn't be anything I've ever talked about. I don't need to talk about them things. I am on the straight and narrow, me.
Good for you, friend. You go, Akin.
Right. Yeah. All right. My name's Akin. What are you after? What do you need me for?
After you, my newfound friend, are the person that we have been told to get in contact with from Onfar. I think it was from Onfar. In El Turel.
He looks around a little bit. It's almost like he's confused for a second. All right. Close the door. Come back
He's
here.
not the only one.
He.
Oh, you've been told as well.
No, he's not the only one who's confused.
Oh, right.
He looks at you. Can you please just shut the main door? Come back here and have a sit. And he opens a door behind the shop counter.
I absolutely can.
Before that, would we like to ask Harlequin to meet us at the inn later?
By all means.
Do we really want him here for this?
No, I understand. I have not. I have only just met you fellows and ladies. It's perhaps if I
And-
stand outside the store and make sure that no one comes by.
Sounds
Aye.
good to me.
We. And I will go back out the main store and shut the door behind. I'm echoing on something. Who's?
Yeah, some.
That. Is it me?
Yeah.
I don't know how to change that. I'm sorry. I switched to my phone so I could hear everyone better. Maybe it's because I'm too close. Let me turn you down on my headset. That might be better.
Oh, I did
will
wonder
go
why
with
the
that side.
sound quality changed. That's interesting. Okay, cool. That's fine. He kind of lets the rest of you in back behind. There's a table with a few chairs. There's a few glasses set out, and he pours a quick one for himself. Right, if the those are two names I was not expecting to hear together. I've got to be honest with you. Both of them, really?
What?
Well, the monk and the paladin, they don't work like for the same people. You know that, right?
Aye.
They
But
don't.
we're sort of, they are sort of converging for a common goal.
Wow. All right, the gauntlets and the harpers joining up. That's interesting. All right, fair enough. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
more that they just have mutual interests. Temporarily, I guess.
Well, all right, fair enough. If that's a thing, it must be something big going down. That's fine. Right. I guess you'll be after what I've been keeping an eye on. I guess.
Aye.
Right. You're after the cultists. That's. I mean, I'm assuming. He kind of looks worried suddenly. You are.
Go then.
I mean, well, just looking for work. If you know what I mean.
Right. All right. Yeah. You're right. The people you're looking for haven't been here long. They were a bit iffy when they came to town. I got a mate in the guards. They showed up different days, few at a time, different large caravans. There were a few of them actually. Some of them left. Some of them waited outside the city. But I know for a fact that there's a bunch of them banding together and blended into a merchant's caravan. Big one. Heading up north.
Right, so by my reckoning, they'll probably want some sort of guard or mercs.
Oh, there's already been a few people trying to get in on it. Yeah. And there's merchants going with them. There's some people that are a bit shady. Can't exactly tell. Well, I suppose the cultists ain't much better, but there's people I don't know. I don't know much about that are going along. Some big people throwing around some big coin to get on this caravan in particular. I'd imagine that they'd be hiring guards and stuff. Yeah.
Do you know where I could go about getting us a wee little job?
I reckon I could put in some word.
Whoa! Wow, now.
Wow.
I have a question.
Don't know what that was.
That is, unfortunately, I think the phone is picking up every noise in the room with you, Lily.
Sorry. I'll try and be. I'll mute, but unless I'm planning on speaking.
Okay, fair. It was a good idea to do though. Like, sorry, where were we? Got well confused.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah. What question? What's up?
The cultists.
Yeah.
What's with this cultists?
But you're coming after the ones who are taking all the money, right? The ones who are obsessed with dragons?
Yeah, those ones. All right, that's all right. I'm with you. I thought you were on about some more cultists. Cultists are a pain in my ass.
Sorry, she's had a bit of a rough night.
Morning.
That's interesting.
My night was fine. Slept like a baby.
That fucking car. Sorry. They are working on cars outside. I'm very pissed. Yeah. All right. Yeah, she's an interesting one. Keep an eye on her, maybe. Make sure she doesn't say too much around the people outside of this shop, yeah?
Aye.
But,
That would be the hope.
yeah. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
the door's closed, right?
What?
Unless you got somebody secret listening.
I'm talking about when you walk out of here later. You're not going to sober up in the next 10 seconds, are you?
Unless you've got something that helps that. No.
No? Wow.
Well, then no.
Challenge a dwarf to a drinking contest, honestly. Right, guys. I'll do all I can. Oh my god. She don't stop neither. Wow. This is, Alright, yeah. I'll do what I can. It'll probably be a couple of days. They're not going to be leaving for a few days anyway. But if I get to grips with what's going on behind the scenes, I help outfit some of the people that are going to be going on these missions. So on these, like, there's a few escorts already planning on going with them. Few people going on horseback, few people going with caravans, and I'll be supplying bunches of stuff to them. I can find someone that's looking for some guards, sure.
Aye. Tell them we'd go as a group and we'd give a discount.
Wait, we're doing the what now?
Listen, just shush.
Oh.
We'll tell you in the morning when you can actually remember it.
I remember everything perfectly.
Actually, Lily, come here.
You know, elephants never forget things.
I will cast
And-
Lesser Restoration on Lily.
I've been an elephant before.
Caliban walks over to Lily, puts a hand on her shoulder. There's a faint glow, a silvery glow that kind of envelops her for a moment, and the alcohol is purged from her system almost at once. It seems to evaporate within her.
I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but
Lily, you are stone cold sober.
Well, that was certainly an experience, loves.
you're welcome. Anyway, back to a business. So ask your contact about getting us a wee job, and then we can offer a discount at a competitive rate to many other, groups or companies.
Yeah, I'm reckon I can dig something up for that. In the meantime,
Excellent.
I've got somewhere you might want to look into.
All right.
Well, obviously, I'm equipping up. Most people that I'm equipping up are the people who are a little bit more legit. But I've got some wind of someone who's helping out the ones who ain't so much.
Okay.
Well, the cultists, they've got kind of a layaway here in town. A safe house. When Cult with the Dragon lot come in, they pass through this safe house. They usually sleep there for the night. It's dressed up to look like a normal inn, but it didn't exist until these people started showing up, and then they only seem to be the ones going in there. Anyone else that goes in there seems to come out pretty sharpish, or not come out at all.
So what you're saying is we go in there and we kill everyone.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa. I mean.
Would give away our position.
It might be good to find some info out. If you kill everyone, we don't
Kill
know where to go
everyone.
next.
Well, I
Then
mean-
find some information. Got it.
That
No.
was.
It would be very good to stalk it out
Wait,
so we
are
know
you
which
are
ones
you
are the dragons.
are you sure you're not drunk?
I am very sober,
Fair.
but you usually kill the cultists first, and then, expect them to make some sort of mistake and have them lie about with their plans on a piece of paper. Classic
Or-
cultist mentality.
Or just a thought from the newly sober. Perhaps we could keep one of them alive and ask him the questions, because he'll be so
Perhaps we can
terrified with all
all
his
of them
dead
alive.
mates.
So they don't know that we're coming for them.
Ah, see, that's sensible. Aye.
And see now these
Supposed to
tigers
be
are
finding
compromising.
where they're going, so probably don't want to kill them all. Or any, in fact.
Right, but we'll go and have a look, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see their faces, and then once we join the merchant caravan, we'll know exactly who we're supposed to be following and who to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, aye.
What do you know? There's some brains in that tiny head of yours.
I don't want to hear that from the woman who almost got murdered as a bat.
I did
Thank
not
you.
almost get murdered as a bat. That guy had no idea what was coming for him.
And
It's
got
your
saved by a
fault.
man who wears a mask.
Yeah, he did, didn't
Yeah,
he?
Who
it's your fault
has a
we're now
sword
paying for a mercenary.
Doesn't even look like it's made of metal, it looks like it's plastic.
Look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that Harlequin probably saved that blacksmith's life. I don't think he could withstand being sat on by a polar bear.
Do you know what we should do? We should
Drinks?
all go and get matching tattoos.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
It can join my 8 other matching tattoos.
Could we maybe finish up with the person who's giving us information before we move on to
Oh,
other
you can
civilians?
get one as well.
Well, Sir Blacksmith, do you want to get a tattoo?
Wait, me? God, no. What?
Well, seems like you can't pick up friends like I can.
So, back to these people in this pub that was a new pub.
Indeed. Could you mark
Well,
it on the
these
map
fellas
for
hang
us?
Yeah, could you give us a shout out as to where it is? And what was you saying about you'd been doing business with your people, which, you know, I get. You need to make money.
Oh, well, I don't deal with those people, but there's a lot of people that go from here because Baldur's Gate don't let like caravans and horses into the city proper. There's a lot of people that rest up their horses and caravans here or trade horses in, and they need people to escort them, go out on massive excursions. This is a big central place to go out adventuring and mapping and just getting goods from one place to another. So, you know, I help equip lots of these things, you know, saddles, rope, grease for wheels. I can fix wheel axles and things like that on the carriages. So there's a lot of people always coming and going, but these people seem to be working pretty sharpish, and none of them have come to any of my normal contacts. So I reckon they've got their own people.
It's almost like they got their own little enterprise or their own little established sort of businesses, right?
Aye, which also ain't helping me none.
Well, I get what you're saying is you want to take out the competition, but not take out, like, have a word, maybe later. You know what I mean? I know what you mean. Subtle. Right?
Well, you know, get your information out.
You're
you want,
doing
and
us a
if you want them
favour,
to-
we'll do you a favour, is what we're saying, right?
I would never condone such actions, he says, nodding.
Right. Exactly. Favour for a favour. That shouldn't be coming to violence. Ever.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I will though ask people that are heading out on excursions with this lot and see if I can get you in on one of the caravans.
Aye, neighbour. Where would you suggest we stay the night?
Oh, that's a rough question. Here. Oh. Well, if you go to the stables on the west of town, or not west of, on the west of town, the east of town, there are a few places near there. There are a few inns for people that are just stopping over for the night. They're not very expensive. They're not luxurious, but he says looking at Corin mainly. But they'll get you through the night.
I mean, if it's okay with a wee man, then it's okay by me.
I think we'd prefer somewhere a little fancier.
So, what we're talking, upper city,
Ha! You lot won't be able to get in the upper city.
outer city, lower city.
You can go in the lower city. I reckon. Yeah, no, they'll let you in the lower city, but none of you lot. No offense to none of you, obviously, but you won't get in the upper city here. But
why not?
well, most of the people in the upper city are very highborn and have been here for a very long time. Even other highborns that come passing through here don't usually get into the upper city without an invite.
Alright.
Oh, we don't need to
So,
stay there.
relatively nice place in the lower city then. Where would you recommend the place?
There's a place, the best place that I know of, up near
Right.
the Wide, which is like a massive, massive town square. But it's going to cost you guys. Like, are you sure you can handle it?
Sure. I mean, it's
Alright.
to him, not me. He's paying.
All right, fair enough. All right, well, yeah.
But how much are we talking?
Well, I mean, I've heard of it going for like 500 gold a night per room.
Right. Okay.
It's not cheap. It's nice.
Okay. That's less than ideal.
Shouldn't be a problem. Aren't our allies promising to cover debts for us?
Yeah, but I'm kind of thinking it might blow our cover just a little that people who are currently staying in the highest and fanciest of places are looking for a job on a large caravan.
Also, we're trying to blend in as like mercs and
Yeah, mercs can't afford that kind of gold. We should probably stay somewhere that goes within our cover.
I was planning on being a high-level... Crap.
Yeah, you were probably planning on
I was
doing a lot
planning
of
on being a
high-level things.
merchant.
Yeah, then why would they hire you?
They wouldn't hire me, they're going to hire you. I'm going to be traveling with a caravan.
right.
Where's your caravan?
I suppose I'll be finding one soon, won't I?
Alright, you can pull it off, little man. Otherwise, you better get your dirt on.
Yeah, no. I think I'll be finding a caravan.
All right then. Well, you can go whatever way you want. I'll go talk to my contacts, and I'll let you know as soon as. I'll
Aye, please.
hopefully let you know tomorrow, but I don't imagine the caravan's going to be setting off for at least a day after that. So you've got some
Alright.
time.
It gives us a couple of days here, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'd definitely track down whoever's supplying them and giving them a safe house here. It's a bit worrying.
Did you mark that down on a map for us?
He did not. He
Like,
didn't seem
point
to know
out
where it
us
was.
Or anything? Okay. Up to the inn then, I suppose. We could stay in the low-class one for today. It won't blow our covers.
All right. Well, take care of yourselves then.
Aye, I'll speak to you soon.
And he kind of...
We have to decide on what to do with the clown.
He'll be looking for work. We'll just tell him it's just, basic guard duty, merc work. Might get messy, might not.
Sounds good, but if we're going to be staking out things with him, he might get curious. We might have to pay him a good amount to keep his mouth shut.
Or, we could get to know him and possibly he might, actually turn out to be a
Use your
valuable asset.
wily ways on him, Scanlan, and,
I
make
am
him
not.
fall in love with you.
He called him Scanlan!
You are.
Oh, shit.
You did
Oh,
call her
shit.
Scanlan.
Oh, shit! Oh, bollocks!
I was like, what?
Of who?
I don't know why I was thinking Scanlan then. Sorry, Corin, I was thinking of some other bard character that I know.
I.
He's
What?
been seeing other bards behind your back.
I have.
Oh no!
Well, he's on about you, Corin.
Yeah, sorry,
Well,
for
I
people
could
that aren't
try
aware,
to talk to him
Scanlan
just to
is
get to
a...
find where his allegiance is.
Scanlan is a character in a different D&D game. Just a little bit of a famous one. But that's...
He is.
Alright. So, what's the plan then? Oh, I guess you guys haven't left the store yet, properly. He said... The
But
guy,
we will be now. Yeah.
the guy kind of closes the door that you'd all walked through, you were walking into the main body of the store. And the Harlequin is still stood outside the door. You can see through the grimy windows.
Alright, Quinn.
Ah, indeed. And no one tried to enter the store. No one seemed to give a shit.
Good job.
Did you find out what you needed to know?
Aye, we did. Got the information that we need, and we now need to go and get a place to stay. Where do you be staying? Are you more of a upper class, well-to-do kind of guy, or do you just sleep where your head lays?
If I had the coin, maybe, but no. wherever it is required.
That's fair. Know anywhere good round here?
Well, there are a few places. What exactly is it you're looking for?
Cheap ale and cheap bed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Without eyes upon us all the time.
I haven't been in the city long.
Well, there's that place back stables, isn't there? So we'll go over that way. To the east, you said, didn't he?
There are a few places outside of town, yeah. Is there anything specific that you look for?
I mean, Corin likes a decent wine, right?
Indeed.
And a
I
decent
mean-
crowd.
A decent bet
I mean, no
with goose
disrespect.
feathers.
A decent crowd with goose feathers.
Decent bed with goose feathers.
Ah, not a crowd. Okay. It's just some of the places out in that direction. They are a little. How shall I put this? Circumspect.
I'm sure His Little Highness will be more than happy with a different bed.
No. I mean, some of these places do business with not too good people.
It's actually probably all for the better for us.
Aye.
Not the way you made that
We
sound,
also
though.
do many types of business with ne'er-do-wells, for we are traveling mercenaries.
I facepalm.
Well, how shady is shady?
I mean, whatever. Everyone here can handle themselves, right? Just if someone would prefer not to be stolen from.
This sounds like fun.
Oh, shite.
None of
The
you can
fuck?
hear that, don't worry. Only one of you can hear
Who
that.
the blimmin' hell was that?
Only one of you can
Nobody
hear it. Harlequin is the only one who
Uh,
can hear it.
Well, there is this one place. They are reasonably new to town, but they are making waves, shall we say?
Excellent, let's go there.
But
Oh,
if
then
you're sure,
new to town. Interesting.
no, as in the sense they are doing business with people that having been set up. There are people who only do business there. If that makes sense.
Right.
Okay. Yes, lead the way.
By all means, it's to the east. It's called the Fox Traveler. Shall we?
Aye.
Yes.
I mean, you know where to go and you lead the way, pal.
See. And yeah, I will start to walk to the east, through the slums.
I'll
Yeah.
follow.
The Harlequin leads you through some very rough areas of town. There's a lot of people looking at you. A few of you don't look like you belong here exactly, obviously, but they aren't approaching you in any way. They're just kind of keeping an eye on you. And then after you get right to the tip of town, right near where the Worms Crossing bridge is, you're led towards a building that looks rather run down on the outside. But as you pass the first window, the interior seems actually quite glorious, considering. And there's a lot of candles in the building, and a lot
It's a brothel.
people inside.
No, I ask again. This place has a bit of a reputation.
That's fine.
What kind of reputation?
As I say, the people who trade here tend not to trade elsewhere.
Do they serve vegetarian food?
I do not know.
That's worth an ask, ain't it?
Let's head in then.
Well,
Calabat.
if you're sure, there are safer places.
Well, why'd you pick this one then?
Because you're talking about wanting to find a place in the darker a bit, yeah?
Aye. Look, we're here
Alright.
now. We might as well just go in, take our chances. If we die, we die. You know, whatever.
honestly, he's not that carefree, to be honest.
Well, the man that runs this place his name is Aravax, Fox Traveler, and he is quick to temper. But if you're sure.
Well, I suppose Caliban's choice, isn't it? Since he's paying.
I'm definitely paying.
Indeed, you had us sold at circumspect. Let's go in.
I turn away from the second, lift the hood back, take off the mask, slip it inside my and when you turn around, it looks like someone's doing their best Solid Snake impression. So it's kind of a grizzled old veteran, with a scarred face and seen more than a bit of life. Perhaps not best to be seen quite so flamboyant.
Yeah, that should
I haven't
blend
got
in
time to
there.
fix my hair, so I'll just go in like it is.
Right, let's go.
Okay, I do have a map for this one. I mean, I had to prepare it myself, because fuck
Oh,
you, D&D.
shit.
But, here we go.
Why would we
They
possibly
look about
need
ready.
It doesn't look at all about ready.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
I'll change all my stats.
Now, I always know that the only reason there'd ever be a map is because there's going to be trouble.
I see Theron.
Harlequin, I hope your model is okay.
What the fuck is that hat? That's amazing.
It was either giant hat or like a knight-looking dude, which looks
I
like
would go giant hat.
this.
No, giant hat.
But I thought
It's
giant hat
brilliant.
was more flamboyant, so yeah. Yeah. But I thought you'd like that, even though he is not wearing a giant hat. But at least he'll be able to find his character token a lot easier this time, because Tobias blended in with fucking everything. But yeah, you walk in. A lot of people look up at you, very confused. I will also say that there's at least 2 or 3 people that have dragon masks sitting on the tables in front of them and are wearing purple robes. You can tell exactly who those kind of people are. But everyone in here looks shady as fuck.
Sure.
As soon as we notice this, I'm going to get in front and start leading the way to the bar.
Fucking little shit, innit?
You don't know the half of it.
I'm just going to follow him.
That's not the right one.
That's
Sorry.
Slightly.
Yeah, let's go for a little bit more. Let's go for a little bit more toned down one, shall we? Oh, I just realised this. This one's going to get me in trouble with CD Projekt Red, but fuck it. Anyway, Corin starts leading in. Everyone in the bar is just staring at you.
Are you guys sure that this is where you want to go?
Hi, pal. I slay trolls for a living, so this is fine.
It's a bit late to turn back now, eh?
I did warn you.
It would look more awkward if we left.
Fair enough.
We could leave Corin here.
Look
I
at that little man go.
He has moved quite a way across the bar.
Yeah.
He's gone, mates.
And Corin is basically approaching the bar. The man
shit.
behind the bar actually
Do
looks
you
rather
fellas and ladies
fancy.
care about him?
Well, we better follow him, eh?
Make sure he doesn't get killed.
Corin, the man behind the bar that you are approaching is a rather fancy-looking half-elf who is... Yeah, this bar actually looks beautiful on the inside. This is very well furnished. However, yeah, the outside was grim. You're not sure exactly quite how this is looking as lovely as it is. As you approach, he looks up at you. His eyes narrow a bit. Well, wasn't expecting anyone in today?
Oh, I tend to go where I want to go when I want to go.
Oh,
Greetings, brother.
Just hold my breath. and wait for that reaction.
Brother? I'm sorry, what, brother?
I said, brother, I'm exactly where I want to be. And I'm going to pull my satchel to the side and show my dragon mask on top.
He kind of recognition dawns on his face. Oh, apologies. I am usually prepared for your arrivals.
No problem at all. We were told to be a bit inconspicuous. Arrive whenever and join the caravan after all.
Well, yes, that's understandable. Where have you stashed your hoard?
Just on the outside of the city. We'll be getting it just in time to leave with everyone else.
That's, yeah, of course, that's understandable. Which unit are you with?
What?
He looks Corin up and down.
Our own unit.
He's whiffing.
Which unit is it you're with?
With our own unit, and at the same time I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and make my eyes appear lizard-like for a second.
Can you roll me a deception, please?
Jesus.
Does your little fella know what the fuck he's doing?
To beat a 24.
You're gonna have to just roll with it.
Oh shit.
Well, fair enough. You're with your own unit. All right.
Do you think I could do something without being noticed?
What are you attempting to do?
I'm gonna try and cast guidance on him. But no, don't worry, I'm not gonna bother. It's not gonna help. Never mind, ignore me.
Okay. All right. So you're your own unit, yeah, and you're keeping very well hidden. I can see. So what's your name? What's your name then?
Oh, I think he's parked it.
My name is Vamtrock, the Destroyer.
Lily, he appears to be buying into it. He's suspicious, but he seems to be buying it. Your name's Vamtrock, yeah? Oh, all right. That's fair. And sorry to ask, I've just got to double check, for sake of reporting back to those we work for. Which one are you? Which colour are you of the? Oh, sorry, I know that's a weird
I'm
thing to
black.
ask.
Oh, I get it all the time. Humans don't seem to understand too well, but yes, I am black.
All right, fair.
If you'd like to have your men clear to the sides of the rooms, I can even reveal my true form for a moment if you'd like.
Oh, so you're not a half. You're full, are you?
I'm a fool.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Whisper to the others. Do you have any fucking clue what's going on?
Just let's just wait. Yeah. See how this goes.
Corin, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Son of a bitch.
For Corin. 18. All right, that's
I
not
can't
bad.
help but notice people are moving in around us.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. I was about to do a perception.
Yeah, Corin, can you roll me a second one, please? Sorry, I forgot I needed to. It's not an advantage or disadvantage. I just need 2 of them. Okay. Corin, he takes almost like a full step back, and as he does, he flings 2 daggers really quickly. You dodge the first one, but the second one embeds itself in your shoulder.
Okay, do I get a reaction before shit kicks off?
You will do. You take 10 points of damage, 4 of which are poison damage.
Okay. As he does that, I'm going to fall back to the middle of the room and say, "You better all know your place and bow down." I'm going to cast Polymorph and turn into a young black dragon.
Nice.
Give me 1 second. Dum 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 dum. I love this music. Wow. Okay. Huh.
Well, there's someone in the chat with the name Vamtrock. I wondered where I got that from.
I thought you did it on purpose.
Oh my god.
Oh, it sounded like a dragony name. It was just fresh in my mind for some reason.
I'm just trying to check the. Oh yeah, I guess so. All right. Limited actions. Use hit point. Plus duration. Any beast whose challenge rating is equal or less than the target's.
Level 7 and young black dragons are 7 challenge rating.
Well, yeah, they are. They are CR7. All right. Sweet, sweet. Okay, you polymorph into a small black dragon. Give me a second. I'll give you a token. Not quite that small.
Woot.
Okay, you polymorph yourself into a dragon. I'll give you control over that. And my other character so people can see things. You know, you get all of its stats, so you can do that thing as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, Vamtrock. Apparently you're now... Vamtrock the Destroyer is now apparently a young black dragon. So, yes. Okay. Yeah, so people have started moving in. You've taken a dagger to the shoulder and then polymorphed yourself. At this point, I would like people to roll me some initiatives, please. And let's get this
is gonna
going.
hurt. Oh, it's really gonna hurt because apparently my macro didn't get set up properly.
Oh, boo.
He's a bad guy.
Whoops.
These aren't going great.
Slashing fingers.
Back
Oh yeah.
in my place.
Oh, Mia.
I knew it couldn't last.
Lily. Or Caliban,
I
wow.
need to work out what mine is now. Damn it.
Oh, because you set up a macro and the macro's fucked. Okay. That's
Well,
true.
yeah, no, I didn't actually rewrite it. 2 seconds.
That's alright.
This is gonna hurt.
It's got like a -3 now. Oh.
Oh. You're so mean.
Double rolls.
Before Lily, though, so actually you're third. So that's not too bad. Right, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do 1 for Mr. Fox Traveler, which is hilarious as a name. Wow.
Yeah, it is.
And then 1 for the rest of them. Oh. And they are before Mia.
Everyone's before me, yeah.
You did very well last time, though. Okay. You hear a howling before there is a pitter-patter of feet down the stairs. And... No, do the thing, you stupid animals. There we go.
Oh shit.
Haha.
Fuck are they?
And, yeah, sorry. 2 hellhounds show up.
Oh no.
Damn.
Okay, Fox Traveler gets to go first. He looks around the room, is not very happy. Grabs something from his pouch, throws it on the ground. There is a puff of smoke. And he appears to be gone when it clears.
Oh, balls.
Caliban, it is your turn. Everyone is coming in on you guys. That is a bad choice of words. I'm sorry.
Phew. It's alright. You said it's my turn, sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, it's your turn,
sorry,
Caliban.
sorry.
That's my bad.
I will move here. My movement. I would then. Oh no, I'll move here. Fucking these squares. No. I would then, for my bonus, like to rage.
Yep.
And then hold my attack action for these guys here. Well, these guys. Hold my attack action, so if anyone comes in melee range, I'll then attack them.
Yeah, cool. Not a problem. And quote ad, everyone has come in on you guys. Yep, that seems about right. Cool. Corin, it is your turn as a young black dragon now. You little shit. Was not expecting that.
Yeah,
gotta be
I've
honest.
been waiting for this for days. I will move 20 feet this way. Spin that way. Roar out loud. Anyone who attacks me attacks all black dragons.
Wow.
And I am going to fire my acid breath in a straight line into them. All three of those take the damage. I have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 'cause it's like 5 feet wide, right? Yeah. Shit.
30 foot line, 5 feet wide. Yeah, no, that's fair. Wow. Okay. So
11d8. Yeesh.
yeah. Which ones is it? Oh, you're hitting everyone and everything in that straight line. Okay, yeah, they're not too bad. I'll do.
Hellhounds and
Yeah.
the one dude.
Yeah.
I'll roll for the one dude first because his is pretty low. He made a 9. And the Hellhounds made an 18.
They succeed. So they take 20. The other one takes 41.
Well.
And it's acid damage, obviously.
Yep. The gentleman standing between the two Hellhounds burns in a horrific spray of acid breath. His body essentially melts down basically to the bone. Yeah, that was disgusting.
How tall is the ceiling?
It's about 20 feet up.
I will fly 20 feet into the air, just coasting at the top of the ceiling. And that's my turn.
Okay, shit. Yeah, wasn't expecting a dragon, to be honest. Not gonna lie.
Let me having fun with this.
It is Harlequin's turn now.
Is this
Sorry.
what the fuck is going on? Was this part of your plan? Was this what you lot had in mind?
Not really.
Not particularly, no.
It's just things like this happen for some reason. I can't explain it.
Jeez.
And hey, to be fair, he started it.
Right, walking up to the nearest hellhound. This is not what I had in mind for my day. And attacking it for a 26.
That will hit.
For 9 points of damage.
Okie dokie, it takes 9 points of damage.
Is it still alive?
It is indeed.
Sean?
Yes, it is indeed still alive.
Taking a second swipe at 25
Yep, that'll hit.
for 14 points of damage.
And with that second attack, you slash its head clean off. The blood that begins to seep out of the wound is absorbed by your sword until the body of the dragon.
Nothing to see here.
The draconic looking hellhound shrivels up and is essentially a husk on the ground.
Nothing to see here. That's what happens when everything dies.
Sure.
Yes, this is good. More of this. I told you they were good to follow.
Okay.
None of you heard
Speaking
that.
sword.
You can like literally when I do that voice, only he can hear it. Lily, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna slide on up to Mia.
Well, do you come here often?
That requires an answer, Mia.
I didn't even hear you speak.
Yeah, I didn't hear you
sorry.
say
I was like,
anything.
hey, Mia, want to join in on this dragon action?
Excuse me.
Wow!
Sure, why not?
I polymorph her into a young red dragon.
Oh, fuck me.
Cool.
Are you willing to that? You are totally willing to be a young red dragon?
You just heard the words "cool." I imagine.
I'm hoping so. Oh shit, I don't have
There's
it.
a link in the chat to your stats.
Thank you. Yes, I will do the thing.
Okay.
Because this sounds like fun.
Oh, you can't do a young red dragon. That's a challenge 10.
Yeah.
Oh, but a young black dragon isn't?
No.
The young black is 8.
Okay,
Sorry,
apologies.
Green.
That's okay.
Young green works, I
Green?
suppose.
I think green. Oh no, green's 8.
What about blue?
No,
Got
blue's
it.
the wrong side, isn't it?
No,
They're
blue's
all the
still
wrong
evil.
fucking side.
Yeah, they're all evil.
Like that. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure black is young white.
It's only a black unless you're going for wormlings.
Alright, well then we'll
Yeah,
go
so
with
you
black
can
then.
do
We'll just
young
make
white
you
dragon.
we'll make you another black dragon.
can
Young
be-
white dragon is CR6.
Aren't white dragons Bahamut though?
No, white dragons are bad guys.
Oh.
White
Okay,
dragons
sure.
are
Metallic
chromatic.
dragons that are good guys.
Yeah, metallic
White
ones are good
dragon,
guys.
Fair.
A
Platinum
black
is
dragon, a
Bahamut.
white dragon, and a dude in black and white armor.
Do you want a white dragon or do you want a green? Like, how are you doing this? What are you doing? I've got a white one ready if you want that.
We've established it's only black or white, so do you want to be black or white?
Well. If that is
That's on our question. So.
I'm waiting because no matter what answer you give, I'm calling you a racist.
Well, we've already got a black dragon, and that's enough acid in the room for one day. So we'll go with a white dragon and make things a little bit cold.
Sure, why not? Let's go for the zen of things. There, that was diplomatic, right?
That was pretty good.
I
That was
am
pretty good.
conflicted.
There you go. There's the white dragon.
Suddenly, Caliban finds out all of his team are dragons.
Yeah.
Everybody's dragon.
There you go, Mia, and you've been given your stats, so you can adjust your HP and stuff appropriately.
Oh, okay. Just take a sec.
I'm then gonna cast Shillelagh and Chill. It's like Netflix and Chill, but with Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Mia is now gone. She's a dragon. Okay, it is all of the other dudes' turns. So, the ones... can you roll me a deception, please, Corin?
Sure. 29.
Okay, alright. So this guy moves up here, and I believe, Caliban, you were holding your turn?
I was holding my attack action for the melee combat, yeah, so hang on, what's my pluses now? AC 17.
That hits. These poor low-level thugs. They don't know what their day's about to be.
12 damage!
Okay, you smash him around the face with your Morning Star, and he's not looking great, gotta be honest.
Oh, if he's not looking great, then I'll hit him again. Oh, that might not hit.
That misses,
13.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid that one misses.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, okay. It's like you've broken his jaw quite badly. Right. This one's gonna move up to you as well. This one's gonna move up to there. You're noticing they're mostly avoiding the black dragon. They're a little bit concerned. The hellhound is gonna run up here, and this dude's gonna walk over here. This dude's gonna head over here. This dude's gonna head over here. They're all a bit terrified. He told off the black dragon, but the black dragon also spat acid at them, so...
Oh, sorry, I forgot to add my zealot damage. Oh wait, do I get that? I don't get that. Ignore me!
Okay.
Ignore me.
Okay, Caliban, you're about to take 3 hits.
Sure.
So, 1, 2,
Miss.
3.
Miss.
Well, okay. And oh, Hellhound is gonna go in for a bite on the Harlequin for a 9, which I'm assuming is not gonna be a thing either.
9.
No, I thought so. And
Don't you dare.
well, and 1 thug goes in for you as well, and misses as well. That was a pretty shitty round for all of those dudes. Mia, it's your turn finally.
Okie dokie then.
You might want to move away, lad.
What?
I've got plans. You might want to move away.
You do know I'm a dragon, right?
He says to the
Yeah.
white dragon. That's fair.
I mean, okay. In that case, I am. You say the roof is 20 feet
Yep, 20 feet up.
in ceiling. Okay, so I'm going to fly up there as well. Kind of circle around menacingly. As you do.
Yep.
Do. Okay, how does this thing work? I'm assuming cold breath is like a line attack rather than a cone or an area or anything like that.
White.
It's a 30-foot cone.
30-foot
That-
colt.
30-foot cone. Okay.
Yeah, if you click on the link you were sent, it should tell you all the things. The dragon exhales an icy blast in a 30-foot cone.
Aha, that's it. Sorry, I was looking at the attributes at the bottom.
Oh yeah, no, that's they. For some reason, Roll20
Yes.
doesn't include any of that stuff. It just basically gives you everything first, and then gives you those things.
Yeah. Okay. 30-foot cone.
So you can do the breath.
Did you forget to move these people on purpose down here?
The ones by the door? Oh yeah, I did. I left them there on purpose.
Oh, right, okay. Just making sure.
Yep, no, that's fine.
Okay, so I have a 40-foot speed. I use 20 of that to go up. I have 20 left. Yeah, so I'm going to move just over here. And pointing to, I'm guessing there isn't a cone shape on here, is there?
No, but it's about 90 degrees, so
Yeah. I'm going to aim at these guys anyway. I'm guessing I won't catch any of these ones.
well, you won't reach them because it's a 30-foot cone.
You'll need
Oh.
to be slightly further forward.
You need to be closer to him.
Okay. Sorry, I thought it was a 30-foot cone kind of that way.
No, I get what you mean, but no, it's a basically it comes 30 feet out from you.
Yeah.
And then
In
it
a
will
cone
be
shape. Yeah, got
like
it.
from about here to about
Right.
there. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I
You've never
used-
been a dragon before. That's totally fine.
I have it now. This is all new to me. I have not done the thing before. Okay, so I used 10 to get there. I should use 10 to get there. Aha! I have my 30 foot. Excellent. I should use cold breath on these two by the door. So that is a.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, so you roll all the damage and then they roll a con save. Wow.
Oh, damn!
Holy shit. Okay.
Holy shit.
Well,
Wait. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing.
That's fine.
I like this
Oh.
result though.
I like the first one better.
I mean, they still took 30 damage, right?
They
Yeah.
do. I mean,
Yeah, they do.
I don't know why I bothered, as you breathe a cone of cold that absolutely destroys the guys. They both crumble to the ground, their skin blackening almost instantly. Ice builds up around the doorway. The tables to the left and right of the doors, all of the candles are extinguished, and they're covered in a massive amount of ice and darkness. So yeah, can you also now then roll me a D6, please?
Roll a what?
Sorry, roll me a D6.
D6. Okay.
Yep.
can, like, somewhere in the background while she's doing that, can Lily just kind of go, yes! That's it. Nothing else.
At the same time, Mia's doing an internal shudder because it's the opposite
Yes.
fire element.
She's like, I do fire, damn it, this is fucked up. Mia, it will take 3 turns for your breath weapon to recharge, because you've done it now. You've got to wait 3 turns to do it again.
Okay.
But, I mean, you can also attack 3 times a turn, so you should be fine. Okie dokie. Right. Because we're double of those. Okay. Where are we? Corin, can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Butler.
Kind of love that the dragons have ended up back to back.
Proper
Make
yin
it
yang of
yin-yang.
dragons right there. Proper yin yang of dragons. Okie dokie. 19. Oh, well, yeah, that's not a problem. Okay, so you're only going to be hit by this bit, not that bit. Right, let's see how this goes, because I'm imagining your AC is pretty high now. Wow, critical fumble. And then a 2. Are you fucking kidding me? He's got a +7 to attack. Sorry.
They both miss.
For a moment, a brief moment, Fox Traveler appears almost as if from nowhere, fires 2 hand crossbows, both dripping with poison. Corin's black dragon closes its wings for a second, plummeting only a few feet out of the air to let them both pass him before he opens them again. And yeah, he misses entirely. Before
Sweet.
he then drops another smoke bomb and is gone. Caliban, it is your turn.
I'll swing at the guy that I hit before. No, not reckless. That's just normal.
Yep, that hits.
14 damage.
You swing your Morningstar into the same broken jaw and it dislocates with bone fragments shooting up into his brain. He dies.
He did.
He just a little bit.
And then a nat 20 on the one next to me. Do I want to put Divine Smite? Fuck it, I want to put Divine Smite into that.
Which one? The one to the right or the one to below you?
One below me.
Cool. Yep, critical hit.
So
With a Divine Smite.
6 plus. So it'll be 8, 12, 14, 24.
And this man, who has not had any damage so far, after you break that guy's face, you essentially lift your Morningstar above your head and bring it down as hard as you can. This guy's head basically crumples into his neck from the force of the damage, and he collapses to the ground. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Corin, Black Dragon, it is your turn.
Wait. I fly 20 feet this way. Can I see Foxface with my 30 feet of blind sight?
Let me just double check a thing.
Wait, what?
I'm just double checking a thing about that, because that was interesting. Ah. Okay, yeah, right, yep. You can indeed. Give me a second, I'll pop him back on the map. Right. Boop.
I'm going to fly over to him.
What's within the 30 feet? Was
Say
it?
to
Yes.
him, you might want to call off your men, or all my precious resources are going to die. And I'm going to do my full multi-attack on him.
Okay, I believe you've got two claws and a bite, or a claw bite and a tail, or something like that. Oh, Jesus fuck. Yep, that hits, that hits.
Bite.
That misses.
Bite, claw.
The
Okay.
final claw
Bite
misses, but the
does.
bite and the claw work.
Bite does that. That's not a slash. Because that physically... was 1d8 acid damage.
Well, shit.
and that much acid, and then the claw does 2d6 plus 4. And that's my turn.
18, 8. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty brutal right there. I'm gonna move you a little tiny bit just so I can move him back a little bit. There we go. You were on top of him. Okay, cool. Blah, blah, that was Corin, so it's Harlequin's turn.
Right, I am going to move around the side of this hellhound,
Yep.
keeping within range at all times, and bringing myself into the middle of all three. I appreciate that this guy down here is going to get an attack opportunity.
He is indeed. Although you may not have to worry about it too much. He rolled an 11. No, my rolls
No,
are
he
cursed
doesn't have
tonight.
to. I am then going to cast. Hang on 2 seconds. This isn't a DM one. This isn't a place handbook one. So I'm just getting you what it is up. If that makes sense. It's a spell.
Yep, get me up as much as you want.
Please.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, I had to.
What is it? Green flame blade? Booming blade? Yeah,
No.
Oh, boring.
You have no idea what I am, Blaine. Oh, wait, yes you do. I am casting that. And with that, I'm going to move. I can move 90 feet. So I'm basically going to be here. But the three creatures that I've just departed from need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Just be a thunderous boom. Every creature with a 10 feet has to do a Constitution. Yep, okay.
It's got a more powerful Misty Step.
So that's the guards, and
Oh, my brain. It's DC 16.
well, all of them fail, so they now will take a
4d10.
Oh, are you
Of
casting?
course, yeah, because you're casting at a high level. Yeah,
Yep.
Because I can't not cast it at a high level.
Oh yeah, because of certain slots. Yeah, go by all means, do the thing. So it's 4d10.
So basically,
Jeez.
Wow.
Okay, and it's within
300 meters, everyone hears it.
Wow.
It's
HP.
foul.
Okay, but it's within 10 feet. Okay, so that's
So
what
it's
I was
those
just.
three.
Yeah.
That's why I moved into the middle.
Boom. Boom. And the Hellhound is still standing, but the two. Sorry, I got rid of the wrong one. I got rid of the wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Boom. Yeah, they're gone. The Hellhound is still standing. But yeah.
And
Which
basically-
arguably was in 10 foot, yeah, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and everybody within the vicinity hears the most almighty crack of thunder to the point where the walls are shaking.
Oh my.
God, it's Thor.
And that's me.
Okay. Lily, that brings us on to your turn.
Well, aside from being slightly deaf, there's just a wolf there right now. Or did that wolf die too?
The Hellhound, no, the Hellhound's still standing there. And there's a few guys around the room that are still stood.
Okie dokie.
Oh, actually, for shits and giggles, one of those guys that die,
Yeah.
something rises out of the ground.
Wait, no.
The fuck?
Who are you?
What is that?
Malron.
Controlled by Harlequin.
Everyone found a fun sword.
Boop. There you go. He's
Do I
now
have
yours.
access to that one, yeah. It's kind of. It looks. I need to roll. It gets a separate initiative, apparently.
Just go. I'd go on it after yours. Don't worry about that too
It's
much.
your spectre. No.
Alright, shut up.
But yeah, I would. I'm gonna give it so that whenever you do this, they automatically go just after you.
Because you can't be fucked to man it. No, and I fully applaud that.
It's just another. Yeah, it's just another thing to add to rolling in the thing. No, just go for it. He'll go after your
gains a
turn.
bonus to it. Gains a bonus attack to that, which is Oh, how the fuck does that work? How do you work out what's... There's got to be attack damage for... Oh, it's one... Right. Oh, God. Right, okay. Sorry. I should have been better prepared for this.
These things happen.
That. I'm trying to work out... So, it gains a bonus equal to my charisma modifier. Okay. So, out of the ground, it's not so much a... It's not humanoid... Well, it is a humanoid figure. But it's like a black shadow of a humanoid figure, raises from it. Walks over to the Hellhound and takes a swipe with its hands moving through it. Yeah, that's right.
That hits.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that
21?
does. Yep, that definitely hits.
Decent. Oh shit, it's like 3d6 damage, right? Holy shit.
Yep. Too many tabs open. And this is how much damage it takes, but it's also how much its maximum hit points reduced by.
My God.
It's got a con save on that though, I think.
Oh yeah, sorry. Has it?
Yeah.
Hang on.
If it's the monster spectre as in from the monster manual.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, then yeah.
It's only he rolls a 4, so yeah, he
Oh,
loses 13 maximum hit points. He is still alive, but not looking great at the moment.
And that is me, sorry.
Yeah.
Pretty
Lily,
decent.
Lily, it's your turn.
Okay. As a question, is this an undead thing?
Give me a second.
It looks a little bit shadow-like.
Essentially, what you've seen is the body itself hasn't gotten back up. What has happened is
Okay.
it almost looks like a blackened, shadowy humanoid has stepped up out of the body, but you would be able to... Yeah, it's undead. You would know it's undead.
I know it's undead.
Yeah, you would know it's undead.
Sweet. I run straight up to it and I attack it with Shillelagh, adding into my harvest scythe an extra d10. That's supposed to have a d10 added to it, so... No, not that one. My damage is having a d10. It is just 16 to hit.
What are you attacking? The hellhound or the creature?
The creature.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yep. You hit. That does hit it.
And it's a magical weapon, isn't it?
It is.
It's a shillelagh.
Yeah, it's shillelagh.
So normal damage.
Do I hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 of us just said yes. There we go.
Sorry, that was the worst hit in the world.
That.
It's still floating.
Yeah, you didn't kill it.
Bollocks.
You have damaged it, but it is not dead. Again.
Well.
Right.
Well, indeed.
Thug's turn. How high up are the 2 dragons at the moment?
I'm probably 10 feet in the air because I went over to hit him.
Oh yeah, that's fair. You would have lowered down to hit him. Mia, how high are you at the moment?
I'm still circling the ceiling.
Okay, so you're about 20 feet up, so they're not going to be able to hit you. Okay, they'll make that. He will not make that, however. He makes it to about here. He makes it up to Lily. And that one's just going to try and hit Caliban. Right. Caliban! Fucking hell, are you kidding me? What is it with my rolls tonight? Lily. 1 attack on you. Fuck me, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to say that none of those hit.
It's okay, only one of them was against you, so that's fine. However, the Hellhound is about to attack you.
Okay. I hope he has better luck. Just because I feel sorry for you.
The Hellhound is not looking very pleased at the moment. He's pretty dying. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Could the Spectre and Lily make me a dexterity saving throw, please? As the Hellhound breathes a fire breath in a 15-foot cone, he will hit his own guys.
Got resistance to fire.
Okay, so resistance. Oh well, yeah. If you make the roll, you take 0 damage then.
Yeah.
A 9 to avoid being toast. That unfortunately does not make it.
Damn it. Go on, how much damage do I take?
66. Okay.
What?
Not 66.
Hey,
6d6.
yo,
28.
Do not say that ever again. That's fine. I can take that much fire to the face.
Do they? They make it, however, so they will take 14 points of damage.
So what's the saving throw?
Dex.
Dexterity, sorry.
No.
Dexterity saving throw.
No, as in what's the number I'm supposed to hit?
12 or more. So you're
What's
fine.
the difficulty rating, Sean?
12 or more. Sorry, can you guys not hear me at all?
No.
It is a 12, and
Why
you
not?
have managed to avoid it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, you don't take any damage because you're resistant to fire. Oh no, it would half it and half it again. So you take 7 points of damage.
So 28, 14,
7.
Yeah.
7. Okay.
And he takes...
still floating.
He's down to that. Okay, yeah. So that also hit both of the... All 3 of the guys... Well, no, the 2 guys that are in front of Lily. Wow. And then he gets to roll a d6 to see what happens. Three. So he got 3 more rounds. Okay, that is their turn. It is now Mia's go.
So, yeah, I'm going to come in and swoop down to this guy there. Use my multi-attack. So, 1 bite and 2 claw. So that is...
A lot of damage, yo.
7. Okay. Yes, that's bite. That's claw. That's claw.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they will hit.
Okay. Bite is... nope. Wrong one. Oh, missing. So that is bite plus a d8 cold damage.
Okay, so he dies. So you have a 3rd attack if you want to move and use it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I still have my 2 claws. That was just my bite.
It's okay, you've got 2 attacks to use against someone else.
Oh, I better actually move my thing. Sure, I'll attack the guy on the right with my 2 claws.
Go for it. But you've already hit. Because you rolled all of them, so you'll hit him. You just need to roll any damage.
Yar. No. Doing the typey thing. I do not have things set up for this. I would not expect it.
You can just push up.
Dragging.
If you push up if you push up.
Yeah, they are the different rolls, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Right. Ah. 14 and 9.
Okay. I have to move you
What
back
damage?
a little bit just so I can get to him. Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
rip him to pieces. You basically claw the shit out of him and he dies horrifically.
Don't forget the other guy. He's gone too.
What other guy?
That one. I bit him.
Oh, I thought you bit the one before you moved.
No.
No, so in which case the one next to Caliban still needs to be there,
Oh, okay, my bad.
but she's killed the two up there.
Ah. Yes.
I thought you killed the one that was directly in front of you. My bad.
Sorry.
In that case, he can. Yeah, and he can go as well.
He lives.
And that one over. And that one. Wait, is that the right one or is that your Spectre? Nope, I got the right one. That's fine.
That can be my Spectre. Yeah, that can be my Spectre now.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sorted.
Good.
In that case, it's Foxface's turn. And he is not aware that someone has just... Oh no, he probably would have been aware that someone has just pinged behind him because of the noise. Although he's stuck between him and a dragon. He's probably going to go for the Harlequin just because he's more likely to hurt him.
Because I'm not a dragon.
Yeah. So he makes... He has dropped both of his crossbows and he is going to make 2 attacks with 2 short swords.
Missed.
Oh, fucking fuck. Okay. Caliban, it is your go, buddy.
Sure, I'll smack this guy in the face.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Sorry, I just realised I could have done something last turn. I didn't
D100,
do.
please. It's almost your turn again. I wouldn't worry too much.
I know, it's too late now.
Oh, an 11. Okay. You take 4 points of damage as you miss the guy and accidentally smack yourself in the leg.
Oh.
Okay. Oh well, half right because of thing.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
And then I'll go to a swing again, as if that wasn't bad enough. AC 16.
That one will hit.
16 damage.
And you smush him into the ground.
And then for my movement, I'll move to like here.
Okie dokie.
And that's been done.
Cool. Corin, Black Dragon's turn.
Hey. He ain't stopping, so I guess I'll just keep smashing him.
Oh shit. Okay.
Bite. Or claw.
Fuck. They all hit him.
Wow.
He is mostly used to attacking from being disappeared. Oh Christ.
Physical damage from the bite. Acids. Massive damage. 6 plus 4 twice.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. But then you have got 2 young dragons on your side at the moment, and a Harlequin that can do a fucking damaging Misty Step.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. With that, you bite into him and slash into him, and he drops to 1 knee, very badly injured, before he topples over unconscious.
Sweet. For my final thing, I'm just gonna fly across the room right above these 2 things.
Okay. Can you move it a bit to the right so I can get to my own things? Please.
Yes, I can. But imagine I'm right above
Thank
them.
you. Yep, no, that's fine. You are above them directly right now. Harlequin, it is your turn.
So, starting with the Spectre.
Yep. That will hit the Hellhound. Or are you going for Lily?
No, I'm going for the Hellhound. For another 14 points worth of damage.
With the 14 points of damage, you manage to slay the Hellhound.
At the same point, I will come running over and I'll just scream, "No!" and kind of wave my hand and banish the Spectre.
So, Lily, you attacked the Spectre earlier. It didn't seem to damage it. It kills the Hellhound.
The Spectre.
No, I know. I'm explaining what she sees in
okay.
front of her. You have attacked him. It's hurt him, but gone mostly through him. The Spectre ignores you and attacks the Hellhound, killing it. Harlequin runs over, shouts no, and the Spectre vanishes from sight. No, I should have been the one to kill him!
And life problems.
And what will I return to? What will I go to now? This one. There we go.
I take it we need him alive. I'm pointing at Fox. Thing.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we can keep him alive. I say in dragon form, I guess.
Dragons can speak common.
They can indeed, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you said you wanted somewhere different.
You managed to find us exactly where we needed to go. Thank you for that. Caliban, can you stabilize that guy and we'll tie him up and see what he can tell us?
I would be more comfortable if you weren't shaped like my mortal enemies.
Especially
I'll
since...
fly right up to Caliban's face and then turn back to Thorn.
Oh god. Okay.
That nearly ended badly.
Oh!
This could have been awkward.
Ugh.
As it flies towards him, Caliban instinctively raises his Morning Star, and then Corin lands in front of him.
I was ready to boot you on your snoot.
Yeah.
So hard.
I kind of look to Lily as like, what do I do now?
What do?
Stop the dragon?
Lily's still sort of staring where the shadow was. She looks a little shell-shocked.
It's okay. Next time I'll be a brass dragon. You like that, right?
Aye. That would be better.
Mademoiselle Druid, it seems the other lady does not know how to turn back.
Can I kind of walk over to Lily, nudge her, and try and make her kind of snap back to herself?
Lily sort of just looks at you briefly and just sort of pets you on the head and you turn back.
Thanks. Well, that was fun. But why ice?
Well, I thought you could use a different tone. Her accent's changed completely.
Harlequin puts his mask back on. I am sorry if that offended you, Lady Druid.
The dead should remain as such.
And it has returned to such, no?
It should never have left from being dead. The dead stay dead. That's how this works.
Sometimes magic has other ideas, but I agree in general.
If you agreed, you'd never have learned the magic.
Well, unfortunately, that is more of a side effect of other.
It's fine.
So, you have your pub? Although I do not know if they will have room for us now. Or maybe they have more.
He's just gonna sort of slide straight over the bar. Go get a drink.
No one is going to stop you.
Where is the fox?
He is on this
Fox Trevor?
table bleeding out, I believe.
Oh, right, okay. Bleeding out. That's unfortunate.
He is starting to bleed pretty badly. He's unconscious. I mean, with pretty much with all combat, I don't know if everyone's aware. You do technically knock people unconscious. It's just assumed that you do the finishing blow before you walk away from each body.
Sure.
Yeah.
So do we want to keep him alive?
I do not know. Someone said that this is someone you wanted to speak to, no?
Is he tied up?
Yes, we need to keep him alive, we need to tie him up, and we need to get all the information that he has on this caravan and these merchants and everything.
Indeed.
Aye.
Is he tied up?
I will tie him up.
After he's tied up, I'll yell healing word at him. Literally, like across the room.
And as he is
While making a
healed
drink.
and returns to consciousness slightly, that
I
is
will also
where...
strip him. Just before,
Yeah, no. You don't wait till they're conscious to get them under it.
like down to his pants, strip.
And on that point, we will call it for the evening, as we're now actually quite a bit past 11.
We are, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Time to be alive.
But you've done well. I didn't want to end that fight so close to the end. But thank you, everybody. I'm going to make this a pretty rushed exit. People at home, thank you very much for being here. Love your faces. Sorry, apparently I didn't even think about it, but I poked the microphone when I wasn't being heard properly, and it may have been extraordinarily loud. I am very sorry for that, for anyone that it bothered. And I will be back tomorrow. It was Skyrim tomorrow from 9 p.m. I look forward to seeing your faces.
Yay.
Much love to all of you. This is Clockwork SJ signing out, and this is Team Creative Condiments off for the evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you, bye.